Sorry, y'all. My computer is we're gonna have to take a gander at a new computer here soon. All right.
Everything I'm saying in this motherfucker all props.
This shit is not real.
Just in case the police listen, I'm not. High speed music. Slide.
All right, we'll try to get some cardio one more time.
God, hallelujah! We are alive, we are alive, we are really fucking alive. Saint Jesus!
And I'm taking over again. Yes, I think his computer locked up, but he'll be back. Hi, class. Foreskin Felicia here. I guess we'll just jump right into it. By the way, hello. How you doing? Let's just go. Let's get see what we got. You already know what we're gonna do. You already know. Let's just go start here. I haven't heard any of this. Okay, so we're just gonna start. What is it? 30 minutes behind. We'll see. Thank you, Mrs. Metcalf. This is actually from Priestess. Highest Priestess sent me this for my birthday. So thank you, Highest Priestess. You're amazing.
Their raised garden bed. I don't know if you remember seeing it. Remember the ones that are close to the house, rats that are like
Yes.
right near the sidewalk, close to the house?
Yes.
It is like
I can't totally handle them at 1.5. I don't know why. We're going to do 1.25. We'll see how it goes.
it's like twice as much as that. It's like 3 of those combined, basically. It'd be like putting 2 side by side and 1 this way. You know how much more area it is compared. It's basically as big as the ones that are near the road.
So I did build my wife a raised
Okay,
using
another raised planter
from Tractor Supply Company and some wood and rails and got put together. It looks pretty. Looks pretty neat.
Thank you, Joey.
Mm-hmm. Holy crap! You look sharp, dude. Clean shaven. You actually look. You look good.
Don't you dare talk about my untrackable like that, Todd. I saw him first. Get your hands off, motherfucker.
With a beard, you almost look better clean shaven. A handsome dude. What's up, man?
Thank you, G2K. Thank you.
Just another Wednesday night. You know what I mean?
Hump day. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're supposed to make that video. Go ahead, talk it up, guys, while I'm doing something real quick.
He's busy.
Not me.
Look at you. Thank you, Oklahoma Outlaw, for becoming a member. How wonderful. Thank you. Welcome to the Pirate Show. Guard that booty, honey, and guard that booty.
Popcorn, but what's up on your mind? Who are you? What do you do? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm just a dude doing pretending to be a dude doing another dude's job. But no, I work and then I live and then I love
I heard dude doing another dude. That's all I need to hear. Thank you. I just ignored the rest. Thank you, Untrackable. Love you.
my family. That's all I can say.
Good stuff.
Now the
That's
name
a-
sounds
that-
familiar.
Yeah, that was a good reference to Tropic
Wait,
Thunder.
did you shave everything too, man? You went. Are you gonna wear white and blow things up? What's going on, bro? I like it, bro. You look sharp, man. Damn, dude. You must have a happy wife. With a beard, without a beard,
And
all
look
those
who's
faces.
here. I knew if I called your name enough times, you'd show up. Love
If
you.
hair is what she's looking for, then she got the wrong dude.
What are you talking about? Well, with the beard, you're definitely hairy. Anyway, enough about looks. You guys ready to roll the tape? Let's watch Finkel. Let's watch Finkel in Washington, D.C. hating on America, in my opinion. But he's practicing the First Amendment while he's doing it, so kudos. All right, hold on, I got to do this over here. What in the world happened? Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ah, dang it. I moved the wrong thing down. Now I'm trying to find it again.
How many times
Duct
did you
tape
check that in
production.
the
There
past?
11:23. Show starts at noon, and they are still coming. Still no sign of Edwin or Tyler, but they're still coming. As of now, we got a medium-sized crowd. We can do better. Come on down. Uncle Sam's here. There you go. Where's that getting at? No, it's Uncle Sam. Oh, and still more coming. All right. God bless America. And fuck Trump. We'll have footage later by Cam.
You're untrackable, don't you know?
And even getting videos from my
Untrackable.
But I thought you might want to see my handsome face. All right, it's
Oh, thanks.
40 minutes of showtime. That was the reminder just popped up. We still have room for more. We're at the National Mall between 6th Street and 4th Street. 4 blocks from the Capitol building where the crime's generous system. And there's room for more. You're better, you support veterans. Come on down. Can't make it here. Your state capitals are doing the same thing, man. That's an ugly face right there.
Did I hear Rat say no thanks?
That's what
I
she
think so.
said.
By the way, as usual, if you want to chime in with anything, let me know. Notice the oh, here we go. Notice the LGBTQ right here. Right here. Here's see it right there. See the rainbow on everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
You have it
all
sped up?
everything's gay and handicapped now. Everything.
Do you have him sped up?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I had him at 1.5.
Okay.
Is that right?
Oh, okay. I was going to say that somebody needs to
See,
teach
tracking.
him how to use that phone and the camera because he's sure whipping it around real quick.
I'm sorry. I can slow it, I guess.
No, I'm just saying. I thought he
Exactly.
was,
I
maybe
I
because
don't
of the
eat
speed. Or,
popcorn like
Yeah,
that.
it's probably
Yeah,
speed.
if I had a bowl of
He's
popcorn.
actually a very
yeah.
talented cinematographer.
uh-huh,
He's actually got good instincts, man, I think. And, look, I salute the guy for exercising his First Amendment.
Yeah,
Great
that was
generation defeated fascism.
not the most preferred
That's our
word, right?
I'm
Handicapped, differently abled,
I was
right?
going to say,
Yeah.
here's the thing about that statement. I think the previous administration was more fascist than the current one. Just my 2 cents worth.
I concur.
It's so weird to me because it's like if you watch CNN for an hour and then you watch Fox News for an hour and then you watch like some podcast news for like an hour, you'd swear up and down you're living in so many different countries. Like none of it makes any sense. Oh, Killa, were you ready, bro? I'll just remove you. Let me know when you're ready. Looks like your camera's blacked out or something. But it is so weird because I think Scott Adams famously said when it was on Periscope, I remember, I don't know where the quote is now, but he famously said that it's like if two people went to a movie theater and watched the same exact movie and then walked away with like vastly different like thoughts of what the movie was even about. It's like in our heads we have this like image, we have this picture, right? I think he'll be coming back here in a second.
Yeah.
We have this picture of what we're seeing, and is it the truth or are we fooling ourselves? Is the good
Oh
question.
my God, he's wearing
Yeah,
the
it's kinda
Iron
like
Man tonight.
that popular movie in the late 70s where
Does he ever go to the bathroom without this thing on him? I'm just curious. I don't know. I feel like that's a no.
this band of evil rebels was attacking this space station to destroy it before it ends their rebellion.
So what you're saying is Darth Vader did nothing wrong. The Empire were the good guys.
Yeah, I think the Empire was the good guys.
Yeah, that video was right then.
Yep. I was gonna find it. Any thoughts before we proceed? No.
Thank you, G2K. I literally was just wondering if you were still here because they brought up that whole Star Wars thing, which I know you love, and I'm being 100% sarcastic. But G2K at Get to Know Stop for 420, which I love the amount. I might like to that because Shot Scotto is the shizness. Well, thank you, G2K. Much love, buddy. And I didn't care for the Star Wars movies either, so I'm on your side with that too. I like them. I'm just more of a Trekkie.
His normal boring self.
Well, there's some good news. Well, it depends on how you look at it. Finkel screamed so often and so loudly that he ended up losing his voice, and apparently he made himself sick. That's not the good part, because I hope he heals very, very rapidly. But the fact that he kind of lost his voice because he was so motivated and screaming into the void that he lost his voice. You all right, bro? You good? Uh-oh. The beer went down the wrong. I've done that.
Tree of Liberty and all that.
That was, he said the Tree of Liberty. What the quote he's talking about is the Tree of Liberty requires the blood of tyrants and patriots alike to water it. And it was posited, I believe, by Jefferson, or it might have been Frank. No, I think it was Jefferson. That about every generation and a half that there needed to be a check on the power, and the power needed to be reset.
Put some more popcorn in your mouth, Todd. That's not more serious. Just saying.
Hey, GS, I think Killers might be ready.
Killers ready?
Yeah, he says.
Oh, dang it! I have so many people, and I couldn't see that he was back in.
Kill it up, man.
What up, bro? Don't make Grandma angry. What's up, Killer? Who are you? What do you do? Uh-oh. You gonna corn bomb me?
All right, guys, mic mute.
Banned from studio. What does that do? All right, here we go.
So exciting.
There you go, Killer.
Riveting.
Let's try it again. No, we can't hear you, bro. All right.
No, brah? You didn't say brah?
There you go.
There he is. We got the LGBTQ. What does it say? Fate never made any nation great. And I don't know what the other retard shirt is.
Yeah, for whatever reason, sometimes my fucking Oculus, even though it's not plugged in, hijacks the fucking microphone port.
Get in your pod, eat your bugs, and own nothing and be happy.
Now, I'm going to say this. I don't think fate made our nation great. What made our nation great was hard work of our ancestors.
I agree.
And it's going to be hard work of us now to continually to make it great. I think our country
Oh,
is pretty
Boots
good.
there.
Now.
The real talent showed up.
We just have to work to make it better. And we should always strive to make our nation better.
I don't know if Finkel has anything to say about it. I think he's going to make sure that you know that this is an awful, terrible place to be, especially under Trump.
And if Finkel feels that way, there's this little country up in the north that's called Canada that would be glad to take him. I'm sure there's that country down south that's called Mexico that would be glad to take him. And if he wants to go east or if he wants to go west.
Yeah, that's right. Eat some more popcorn. I agree, Elizabeth.
He could go to Ukraine. He could help them out with their causes, right?
Well, I think Ukraine's situation might be hopefully ending soon and there'll be a new future for them. I really hope so. I think that war has gone on too long. It should never got started in the first place. I will say this, but now that we got to end the war because the Ukraine population is getting a strain. I mean, let's face it, Russia is a much bigger country. They can throw manpower at Ukraine constantly, and it does not matter how many arms we give or any other nation gives to Ukraine. It's down to the people. At some point, personnel will have to be added to it. Do we want personnel added to the Ukraine? No, that's
you did it too. This is so adorable. Miss Metcalf also for 420. I figured out how to do it. Yay! It is a fun, cute little thing. I do chat amounts all the time. It kicks people. But yeah, I hope we're all here to get this and memorialize. Mr. Storytime Reader here's war theories. Everything's gonna be all right soon, I guess. Okay, yeah. Believable story, right? Yeah, moving right along.
Something bigger that we do not want to get sparked. We have to find a way to end it before it gets to that point.
I still think it's funny that the side that sits there and cries about everybody being inclusive are the ones that sit there and start burning everything down as soon as they don't get their way.
Yep.
Throwing temper tantrums like 2-year-olds.
Yep.
That's actually a really
Citation,
good point. If
please,
you're so scared of
honey.
Trump's
Citation.
such a dictator, then why did they cluster around and throw their fucking temper tantrums as close as they can to the seat of power? That's what I don't understand.
And do they not understand either that 90% of our federal government is non-elected officials? They're all appointed by the people we elected. So when they all start crying about Elon, he wasn't elected. Yeah, a lot of people aren't elected, but
No,
they're
they
still in
don't
power
understand.
positions. And mind you, I don't like Trump either. I think our whole government's shit. So anybody that goes, oh, he's a Trumper. No, I think they're dickheads too. There's all pluses and negatives at both sides.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big Elon Musk fan. I think there's a lot of smoke and mirrors there personally. But I look at it like this. The reason why I just think Finkel's a traitor. I really genuinely think he's a traitor for what he did in January 6th. Imagine if there were people from Trump's crew walking around filming everyone in order to get their faces, in order to turn them into a database so that they can then get renditioned into a jail in Washington, D.C. for, I don't know, 4 years, lose almost all hope. And some of them commit the ultimate sin of taking themselves off the planet because they don't think anyone's coming for them to help them. Imagine if we gulag these pieces of shits the way that they want to gulag us. In a heartbeat, these people would put every single person that voted for Donald Trump into a gulag, regardless of their ideology. Otherwise,
so the other day when they're shooting up SpaceX was shooting off the Falcon 9
How does this
booster,
man
crashed,
like
sitting there
walk
laughing,
through his
right?
mailbox
I'm like,
without
yo,
thinking
Finkel,
he's
let me
gonna
see
be
your
shot?
rocket. Here, I'll even let you start
Like,
with a
I'm not
model
saying this
rocket,
should
bro.
happen. Heaven forbid that should never happen. But
Everything
good
back.
lord,
that's funny. No, I mean, it's like,
paralyzing
I'm
with
not trying to
fear.
dunk on Finkel too much. I just think I like his passion. I do. I don't think he's stupid. I don't think he's stupid. People think Finkel's stupid. I don't think he's stupid at all.
Exactly. What? 2
I
days
think he's missing the
before?
mark on a
Yeah,
lot
because
of
an
this stuff.
operator
But
can
at the
spot
same
an
time,
operator.
here's my biggest fear. And I've had this fear. Well, not a fear. My biggest concern. And I've had this concern for a long time. What if
That's
all the
not how
people
you
that you
lurk,
mocked
sir. You
and
blew it.
taunted
You're not
on
supposed to say
Facebook
anything
or on
when you
these social
lurk.
media platforms, what
You
if they're
blew it.
right? What if they turn around and Trump is actually trying to install himself as a dictator, low key, little by little, as the frog slowly boils in the pot of water? And you might be cheering on the fact that all these prisoners are getting picked up. Somebody's echoing real bad. I don't know who it is. Yeah, okay. It's a test. Okay.
He's.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
I didn't hear anybody echo, but that's
so imagine we like that they're
Way to be
taking
distracted.
criminals and taking them and getting them out of our country. But the fact that
Thank
they're
you, G2K. Love you back. Love you
putting them
back.
in El Salvador, you think listen, those cameras didn't show up there to show you this big, massive prison and them coming off the planes and all the cinematography.
Did you all hear it? He just did a brick. He said prism. He just put a brick.
that was all an agenda to propagandize you into thinking that this is where bad people go. I heard the Trump administration talk about even some of the most violent Americans will go there as well. So you might be applauding it now when it's some of the worst examples of the cartels and the disgusting people that they allowed to come in and do these crimes in order to be able to then extradite them out and then rendition them into a whole nother country. But you're not going to be cheering when it's somebody you love.
But see, our federal government started the way for this whole cartel with the whole opium epidemic. I remember when I came home, their cocktail for us was a shit ton of painkillers, some kind of benzo, and some kind of antidepressant. And they had us all.
Shout out to the war on drugs.
And then one day
Shout out to
drugs.
drugs for winning the war on drugs, y'all.
The VAs all stopped handing out painkillers. They stopped the methadone clinics. And then what do you have? Now you're buying all the shit off the streets. And then the fentanyl came. And then everybody started dropping dead. All the young veterans started dropping dead.
Yeah, it's problem, reaction, solution. They created the problem. They had the solution. The solution became fentanyl in order to get rid of the problem of not having to pay a pension for somebody who might be in their mid-20s, mid-30s, might have a long life ahead of them and might be jacked up and need the government to take care of it because it took care of the government and went.
Joey, I'm going to expand on that a little further and think his PTSD stemmed from childbirth because I've never heard a man in his 50s, like he went on today for at least an hour about circumcision and like I guess he regrets being circumcised, his words. Dude, you're 50 fucking years old. I mean, it's a little late to turn back that clock. You know, you're just better, going with what you got and keep going. I mean, you can't redo that one. There's no do-overs. Just move on.
Served his country.
Yeah,
I've said it many times. Dead veterans require no health care.
Yeah, I've been 60% since I've been like 29.
Thank you, Mr. Carey. My number one fan is here.
Being a full-time
I love
farmer,
the
bro.
little music videos you make me out. They're much
Kudos, man.
appreciated.
Kudos.
Thank
Any
you.
thoughts on that before we move on, guys? I just keep trying to caution everyone: be careful what you're cheering for, because you might agree with what the Machiavellian or the draconian ways that they're treating people you consider to be your enemies now. But what happens when it's somebody you care about? Are you still going to be cheering as loud? Go ahead.
I literally was thinking this morning. How can someone like I feel like I'm the gayest thing on the planet, but like literally there's someone else that talks more about dick than me, and he's supposedly straight. Yeah, this all checks out. All of it checks right out, buddy. And thank you, Bears, for being a member for 3 months. Yes, it's going to get lovely interesting. Apparently, Friday night show is Foreskin Friday Madness. Wow, can't wait to see how this turns out. If there's docking, I'm clicking the fuck out of that one like really quick. I have my limits.
The worst of the illegal aliens out of this country, and if those worst of worst are the ones that are causing a lot of crimes and sending them to a prison in El Salvador is what we have to do. I'm for it. Now, sending U.S. citizens where they're worst of the worst or not so bad or whatever to a foreign country for a prison, no. Those are our problems. We take care of our problems here. That's just the way I see it. If we got a worst of the worst prison person that needs to be in prison, we should build that prison.
It's just me, and I've been snip served. That's what you're asking. I thought we talked about this on yours or Harley's one night.
On that note, Doc, when we were
maybe many nights ago, we probably drank
level
since
of
then.
Al-Qaeda and ISIS over there. We were getting
You got me.
because a lot of Americans acted like they should have been in Club Fed, sit there with their own private mini golf courses and shit. So for us to sit there and praise El Salvador for having these supermax prisons where these prisoners get treated really harshly, yeah, I know they're bad people, but we can't even do that to people that we know kill mass amounts of people. But it's okay for other countries to do it because it wasn't us. Like,
well, I'm just saying that my mindset is they are here illegally and they should be gone. And to ensure that they're not coming back, and they are the type that will come back and cause more crime.
What's up, bro? Good to see you, buddy.
I'm fine with them going to El Salvador. Now, if they are here illegally and we just send them back and they're not coming back, they're not really bad, worse people. Even some of them, I would argue, maybe should stay. But if we, we should send them back to their original countries that they came from, unless they are here legitimately because they need asylum. That's a different story. That is something that we have to hear on each individual case. But it cannot be just a blanket asylum. There has to be.
I'll definitely go check these out.
You
Thank
guys are
you.
missing the forest for the trees. I'm just going to say this briefly because I want
already.
to interrupt other people that want to chime in. I think you're missing the forest for the trees. The fact that for the last 4.5 years or 4 years, they've been siphoned into this country. They've been siphoned. You siphon gas, you're pulling it from a tank, you're choosing to intake it and then put it into another tank.
Okay, there we go.
Siphoned into our country.
Let's try this.
With a purpose, for a purpose. So all this other smoke and mirrors, trick of the hand. Oh, now we're going to clean up our streets. All of this was allowed to happen. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Trump. It wouldn't have mattered if it was Biden. Of course, it had to be Biden because Trump was playing a certain role. Go ahead, Untreckle. I think you wanted to.
Yeah, I would be. I guess what I would say is,
can you stop eating?
If guilty people were released to our country, and those were the ones that become the subject of objugation, to where we would send them back. If you released your prison into our country to get rid of the population of your prison, I believe you should send them back. But I would also say within our own country, I believe in what's it called, corporal punishment. I'm sorry, not sorry. That I believe in that, and if you have been proven with beyond a reasonable doubt to have your head cut off, you should not be a strain on the prison system. You should not be a tax problem. You should not be anything at all anymore. I'm sorry, not sorry for saying it. Handle your business. Hey, if you did a thing and you got to spend some time, okay, I'm okay with having people be rehabilitated. But I do not believe that the rehabilitation centers are rehabilitating people. They are just holding them like timeout. But if you deserve to have your life ended, they are not doing due diligence in these responses.
Actually, most of these jails make people worse because now you get locked up and you get
BOP.
donated as a
Hey,
quote unquote
Linda.
felon. You
I'm
get back in
driving
the
the
real
bus
world, you can't get
tonight,
hired,
trying
so
not to head off
all you
off a
do is
cliff.
resort back to your quote unquote criminal ways, and then you learn from all these extra felons of how they were making money when they got locked up. The whole system's kind of screwy, and I'm a firm believer that if you're any kind of deviant with children or women, they should just end you because there's no fixing that. They're missing something in their head that was never there. So if something was never there, you cannot fix it.
Interestingly, we just talked about this the other day, right, GS?
Mhm.
And I'm a proponent for the death penalty too. And there are those cases that are without a doubt that person killed that person or
Give it time. Give it time.
you know,
Diddled. Yeah.
diddled with a child.
It'll happen.
They know it. They were caught red-handed. There shouldn't even be an appeal process. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. There's nothing. There's a lot of things that a hollow point 9mm can handle, or you know what I mean. It's like a bang bang, done.
Well, look at California. The child people over there, they get maybe 4 or 5 years, and then they get out and they're still able to work at frickin' Nickelodeon and Disney, and then do it all over again.
Well,
but
it's
yet,
like Catholic priests too.
But if you stole $5,000 from somebody, you're away for 10 years. Like, go figure that one out.
See you later, Big Bag.
Tax. Go ahead, Brats.
I'm also a proponent of you kill somebody a certain way, you die the same way.
It's like eye for an eye. I hear that. Somebody, so I forget who it was that was doing an interview, and they said, I forget who it was, but they said if you want to stop illegal immigration,
an eye for an eye and a foreskin for a foreskin. Wait, where's my avatar? There you go. So says Pope Scotto. You're welcome.
On the border, use bullets. If they're
That's
caught,
what I'm saying.
if they're caught illegally crossing that border, and I've said that for years. If you drop a few bodies in there, and these people start realizing they break the law like this, that's it, and they start looking, and the word gets out. It'll stop it. It'll solve itself.
The genius has entered the ring, people.
God bless Poland.
But and matter of fact, too.
Hold me
I'll
back.
say hi to you here in a second. But a matter of fact, it would be very, very effective. It would stop itself from happening. And Poland basically said enough's enough. Poland is for Polish people. I think America should be for American people. What is that though? I mean, we are a melting pot. We are a bunch of immigrants, and I don't have a problem with people that want to be here legally, that are wanting to strive and work their ass off. Hell, I'll exchange them for some of the retards that we got running around holding signs in this scenario right here. I'll do a one.
And why is this man still here? I mean, I'm sure a lot of these people bust their asses a lot harder than this dude up here in the corner. No doubt.
And GS, I'm going to throw this one in here. I'm speaking from personal knowledge. I know a lot of immigrants who came in illegally, who flat out are despise what Biden did. Biden allowed people to come into this country illegally without jumping through the hoops that they had jumped through illegally to come to this country. And
what nonsense are you talking about, Missy? He showed up to save it with his superior intellect.
She came to this country.
I can't even say it without laughing.
She had to jump through some hoops to get into this country legally. We met in this country. We did not meet with her in the Philippines. So she was already here. So, and she had to jump through the hoops to get here. And she does not like it when she hears about, especially U.S. citizens, naturalized U.S. citizens who say, "Oh, we should let everyone in." No, she had to work her way in.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ronnie.
for those who did come in the right way and
Did
did the work and
totally
spent the money. It's not fair to just, okay, we're just gonna make you a citizen. No.
Right.
I agree. I think Brick might have a little bit different spin on this, but Brick, what's up? Who are you? What do you do? Tell us a little bit.
Surely not.
What's up, brother man? Thank you for having me up. Yep, Brick Jonesy. My channel is Clay Foundations 1A Press. And yeah, I definitely will be the descending opinion. That way you guys won't be the echo chamber, which is a good thing.
Okay, I want to hear this again.
I definitely will.
I think he said descending opinion. I hope he said dissenting, and maybe I'm just hearing it wrong. But with Brick, all things are possible. I mean, really.
The descending opinion.
Yes, he did. He did. Descending opinion. The descending opinion. Even if he's not, that's what my ears are going with.
Opinion. That way you guys won't be the echo chamber, which is a good thing. And yes, no, actually, I don't believe personally in the death penalty. I don't feel like it's my position to make that choice. I don't want that on my conscience personally.
I'll pick it for you.
Yeah, that's why better men have come before me to make certain decisions on my behalf. And certainly, if I was ever in a high position, I'm sure there would probably be people begging me to make a certain type of decision that I just could not make. However, when it comes to the monetary value, from my understanding, it actually does cost the taxpayers more to put someone to death than it does to house them. for the rest of their lives. Yes, it actually does. It costs through the court system, and because they're actually guaranteed an appeal anyway, you can't just.
I reject their appeal, and I offer them a 9mm hollow point.
Yeah, and I do understand feelings, but the country was not entirely based upon
feelings. We
Yeah.
all have feelings.
You ever heard of frontier justice, Rick?
I have, and that I do believe in natural law now.
Do you also know that during the quote unquote Wild West times, they had the lowest per capita murder rate in our history when everyone was pretty much packing? An armed society is a polite society.
And I believe a lot of it has to do with that people are stupid. People don't know the system well enough. They're not being taught it anyway, and so they don't know the system. They don't know how to defend themselves in the court. What I mean? They don't know how to bring.
Even if you do, though, Rick. Even if you do, it costs an arm and a leg. We understand that.
It ain't worth me being content about my pussy. I don't want to be content about my pussy, y'all. I'll never be content about my pussy.
You're welcome. That's all I had in my head when Brickle said that. Let's continue.
that is difficult, but I want to engage this with Broken Bones set here, and I kind of want to posit a question. And if you guys, and pardon the interruption, Brick, but I'd like to go around the robin and try to like within 3 minutes or less, try to surmise your position, that we can back and forth after that. I'm gonna start with Rats, go to Nero if he wants to opine, then to Brick, and then to
Stephanie,
Killa, and then Doc last, or myself, I'll be last. So he basically said, have the military protect the borders. Now, I posited this about a month ago or two. I said, when you sign up, it's an all-volunteer army. When you sign up, you should be able to say whether or not you want to be within the United States of America or one of its territories, protecting its territory, like the continental or the contiguous United States, or maybe Hawaii, or basically Puerto Rico is a territory, different things like that. But like Guam, you should be able to check a box saying, I do not want to have to be sent to foreign soil. I volunteer my time to serve my country, to protect the citizens therein and the borders of my country. Nothing else. I want to be defensive only, and and protect them. So, and then another person can choose to go wherever the military would want to send them. Of course, I think those who would choose to probably serve within the borders, maybe they get less of an incentive, less of a.
Oh my God, I really wish Hefe and GT were here to hear this shit. GT already missed the other good stuff from 2 days ago. He's gonna have so much to catch up on. Yeah, I'm gonna sign up for the military, but I only want to be stationed in San Francisco. Okay, I'm gonna work over there. Yeah, that's gonna turn out really well.
A benefit than somebody that's willing to, not having to, but willing to go to foreign soils. So the posit is, to wrap it up, do you think it would be an interesting legislation to pass that when you voluntarily sign up for the military, that you can choose only military service that directly protects the borders and the citizens within, or you can volunteer to go overseas? Like, basically, hopefully you guys understood the premise. It's really not well thought out, but I think you get the general idea. Go ahead, Rats.
See, I was thinking this your National Guard, right? Do one of
China have
those.
bases other than in China. They do.
They have police forces here in America.
Does Russia have bases other than in Russia?
I think they have some in Crimea, like different. Go ahead.
Okay, well, my premise is that yes, I think that they should be given the option, but I think then we wouldn't have anybody go.
I'm sure he
any
said,
of the
he says so many words, G2K. You have no idea. This guy's
give them
horrible.
an incentive.
Well, think about it. A lot of people join the military just to travel the world for free.
I have no doubt he did.
Hold on. Let's get it back on track, because apparently I let the woman go first.
What's the question?
I gave you 3 minutes to say whether or not you like the idea of, if you were able to make legislation where you could either choose to serve within the United States and its territories directly without going to foreign soil, or you could choose to volunteer for both, meaning you could get sent to foreign soil. So if you could engage that, and then we can open it up to questions. You already derailed it by not following the premise, old lady, but because you're our grandmother, we will give you grace. I'm going to buy you some new tennis balls if you can manage to engage the posit logically and not fumble. Go ahead.
This is the most ridiculous thing
First of all,
on
I
the
think
planet.
that the National Guard should take care of the border.
Here.
I would be concerned that people would choose to stay home.
You
The
just engage
majority.
the question. Do you think it would be worthwhile to posit this into legislation, regardless of what you think the outcome is going to be? Would you support a bill passed that gives people that want to volunteer? I'm volunteering.
Yeah, I already answered that question at the beginning. Yes, I think that should be presented
To stay at home, or to be able to volunteer to go to
to have a
foreign soil?
choice. Yes.
Well, now I do think you're right, though. If we're going to get to the discussion part, I don't disagree with you. I'll just put it that way. So I'll give you that grace. But are you done? Bloody hell. Are you done?
No, I'm not. I'm going to continue. No, I'm not. I'm done.
All right, Nero, would you like to?
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. You're handsome.
See,
I had to
I
say
get
it. You're welcome.
Watch this. Ready? Hey Siri, start timer for 3 minutes. Go ahead, Rick.
Yes, I could.
This
No, I believe
and
that
this, both of them.
we should not be sending our young men to foreign soil to fight for them. That is a mercenary at that point.
Women
we
too, buddy.
have
Women
borders to
too.
defend on our own. However, at the same time, I do have this looming fear that if we don't stay involved in the world stage, that things can go awry, much like with the world wars. So that's my answer.
Okay, well, I'm pausing. You still got 2 minutes and 19 seconds. All right.
Okay.
So
I'll take
if
his
you
2
could,
minutes.
if you could re-engage the question is, would you support legislation that gives you a check the box when you vote? Yes or no? Yes, I support being able to choose whether you wanted to serve in the United States within its territories, or volunteer to also serve in, but also without, where if they would send you to foreign soils for other reasons, like other foreign bases. So that's my question. Would you support legislation that would posit that choice?
Qualifier, does that already exist?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You're basically needs of the Army for the most part. As soon as you join up, they'll send you wherever they want to send you eventually.
Would I support it?
Yep.
No. Commander in Chief has that decision exclusively with the legislation of Congress, of course. So it could be a time of war where it's needed. So no.
So we got yes from Rats, yes from Nero, and a no from Brick. Okay. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Killa. Hey Siri, start timer for 3 minutes.
You know, I ain't gonna need that shit. But yeah, I believe that we should have our military protecting our borders, and we should also get rid of the border.
Don't mess up my hat,
It's not my
Daddy.
question. We can discuss that.
Off limits. You can
No,
have
but it all
everything
goes
else.
hand
Just
in
don't
hand.
mess
So,
up
yes,
my
I
hat.
support keeping them here, like having the option to stay here or go out, but you kind of already do to begin with. You can choose your duty station. You know, when I joined, we had a dream list where you could check your top 3 duty stations.
And they can say no.
They can, but usually they'll give you one of the 3. Because again, a lot of people wanted to go overseas to travel the world.
Okay. Can you engage a question? Would you support legislation?
I said yes.
Okay. All right. Doc, you're next.
No, because it's not necessary. If you want to stay put, you join the National Guard. If you,
Smart
with National Guard,
man.
You go wherever they need you, not wherever. It's time of crisis. You're going to go to a foreign country to.
In case you are just getting here, this is the best. I don't know if you've heard this or not, but this is so good. It's like, oh, hey, if someone signs up for the military, they have the option of either like basically staying on homeland soil or going abroad. Like you literally have to check a box, one or the other, if you're okay with one or the other. So I guess we're supposed to have an army that stays on soil and an army that goes abroad. And what happens if those numbers don't jive up correctly? I mean, this is the most cuckoo bird thing I've ever heard in my life. Way to take something that maybe is already complicated enough in itself and just overcomplicating it orders of magnitude. Well done, Todd. Well done. Gold star for the day, buddy.
Dude, one of the best route clearance packages that I've ever had the pleasure of being in our convoy was a National Guard unit in Afghanistan.
Was it claimed American soil?
No. They
were clearing? Okay.
They federalized them and sent them to Afghanistan. Hence my question: would you support legislation that prevented anyone that marked the box, yes, I only want to serve within the United States and its territories, not any foreign wars or foreign soil? Would you support?
Where the meme is
What's that?
for the guys who did not stay on track? Where's
And
the
still,
meme?
and my answer still has to be no, because we do not know what tomorrow will bring us. We may have to go to a foreign country to not to fight their war, but to protect us.
Okay. Well, we have a draft for that.
Agreed. Why don't we
get
just
that, right?
wait till the
We have
war
to
is
do
on
it.
our
Like
shores
service.
and we'll fight it
I
then?
think
Yeah,
it's,
lovely
like
ideas, right?
Okay. So again, okay. So you said no. So we got 2 no's. I'm going to say yes. I would support legislation that gave a person choosing to volunteer to serve their military an opportunity of choice to stay within and actually protect these United States of America and its territory. The reason why we have a draft is if shit hits the fan.
This is true. This is very
not
true.
only would it probably limit the
Should we
amount
start
of people
an
that
egg
would be willing
timer?
to go to foreign soils, which would cut down on all these bases that we have all over the damn world. This American hegemony, which is really Israeli hegemony at the end of the day. So the Israel, my time's up. Israel spending our time, our blood, and our treasure to fight its global wars. Not a fan. Okay. So National Guard can be federalized and called up and sent overseas. I've just demonstrated that, and that's happened for the last probably at least the last 18 years, if not more. We already have selective service, which is the oh shit button when the draft needs to be instituted, right? It's been done a couple times now, at least 3 times that I'm aware of, maybe 4. I think 3. So I guess the question would be, now, Rats, you had a question that you wanted to pose to the group. Now's the time to do that. What was
I
it?
don't remember now.
Okay.
I'm 80.
I'm trying not to directly look. And hello. Fuck your drops.
Who's being mean to me?
Doc was being mean to you. He made me play that
Doc?
video.
I did not make you play that video.
He sent me
One of my
a private message.
Oh,
Allegedly in
Doc?
Minecraft.
But I'm going to say this. That is one of my favorite movies of all time. That is The Night Stalkers.
I'll make a
You
note
haven't
of
seen it.
this. I'm
I
going
haven't
to
even
star this
seen it.
comment. I'll save it. Thank you.
All right, so now let's engage it. Why did you say no? Brick first.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm a conscientious objector. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yeah, I know exactly what it means. So then let me test your logic here.
Mhm.
By voting no on that, you're actually trying to further enforce draconian measures and not giving more freedoms to the person who's volunteering to serve their country in ways that they would prefer to serve their country. As, for example, the conscientious objector might not want to ever carry a weapon in a combat, might want to just be medical and help people. They made a whole movie about a guy. So what I'm saying is when you vote no on that legislation,
Of
you're
course you would
basically
know
giving
because it was
your
in a
fellow
movie.
citizen
Of course
less
you would.
freedoms and less
Of
rights.
course.
You not understand that?
No, actually, I do understand that. And
Let
if
me
you are
tap.
choosing to go under the command of the top dog, the president, the representative, our quote unquote king, he's the top dog. He's the commander in chief. You follow his orders, and I don't care where it is. It is an order. It's an executive order.
What about laws? You can't make laws.
This is good. I'll go with
What do
this.
you
He's a
I
subconscious
mean, we've made so many
objector.
laws since the inception of this country that it's kind of pretty hard to not
Good,
commit at least 3
good.
felonies without even being aware that you've done it.
Okay, so essentially, what if the commander gives you an order that's not lawful?
No. So, for instance, there's a law in the book to say the commander in chief is, and by the way, they did disregard him when he told them to withdraw from Syria. He wanted to draw down. I think he wanted like a skeleton crew of like no more than 250 soldiers. They lied and said that it was done, but there was over 3,000 still in Syria doing clandestine bullshit. So they lied to the commander in chief, and nobody got punished for it because the generals were disloyal, communist fucking traitors like Finkel. That said, my issue with that is,
That's the comedy
laws are
part.
made
It's early in the
and
night.
then
Here we
therefore
go.
need to be enforced, right? So if
Correct.
a law was made that you can choose in a voluntary military, not a draft situation, an all voluntary military that you can choose column A or column B
Mhm.
of your own free will, right? No one forced you to make a choice A or choice B, and you're giving them more options. And what happens is either the draft's going to have to get instituted.
I mean, Stephanie, at least there's one nice thing. I mean, it says news. There's a little headline down here is filling space. So at least there's just some, I don't know, truth and advertising about why he's on the panel. I mean, not doing anything else. Look at you. Hey, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Holly Gab for the $20 says, ain't gonna lie, foreskin Felicia. Ha ha ha. Looking kind of hot up there. Thank you. Thank you. What a gentleman.
Right?
Mhm.
Or maybe they just do a little less fuckery across the globe.
Well, okay, so I'll kind of keep it in layman's
Wait,
terms.
now he's talking against the fuckery, but he's gonna talk about foreskin on Friday. Okay, yeah, this is great. I can't wait. If y'all can't tell, I'm really hyped up for Foreskin Friday. I cannot wait to hear this shit. Like, I might even take the fucking day off of work just to like prepare. I can't wait. You better not cancel it, Ty. You better not fucking cancel it.
I'm a lawn maintenance tech, right? But if the boss man wants me to dig a ditch, I'll dig a ditch. And so it's kind of the same scenario, just on a bigger, grander scale. If the commander wants you to stay here on American soil, stay here, because that's what he wants you to do. If he wants you to go across and fight a foreign war because
Thank you,
of,
Alan
the
Eyes. Very much
looming,
appreciated.
fear of
Thank
another
you.
world war, then so be it.
Anybody else want to chime in?
So, Brick,
I definitely
because
don't
you,
think we should be battling somebody else's wars.
what were you saying that? So, do you think anybody that signs up for the military should lose part of their constitutional rights then?
You're actually signing away your constitutional
I
right.
mean, when you go into
Some of
This
them.
is correct. Wow. Oh my God,
by your
Rick's right.
logic,
Holy
though,
shit.
of the president being the top dog, and if he gives
Yes,
orders, you go
ma'am.
where he
Yes,
says no matter
ma'am.
what.
I'm gonna
No,
stop
no, no.
this. He went on for at least an hour, probably, on his gaming stream today, all about foreskin, foreskin this, foreskin that, and he literally he premiered a video that he made, like this 8-minute video about foreskin. I mean, I'm not saying it's gay, but it's really fucking gay. Okay, sorry, I just had to go there. I can't help it. It is. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I might talk about dick a lot, but Jesus Christ, take a step or two down, Todd. Cut it down, maybe 10%, at least 10%.
Right. The president is in charge of all the laws, and he gives power to the state, and the state gives power to the municipalities.
No,
Yes,
there are three
ma'am.
branches.
Yes,
They're
ma'am. Mark it on your calendar.
The legislation puts the rules into place, and then the executive branch executes those rules. And then if anything goes awry, then that's where the judicial branch comes in.
I'm talking about no, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how all the laws trickle down. That's why you have the federal law, you have state laws, then you have municipal codes, you have township codes. They don't all come from the federal government. So the government goes, I'm going to give this group the range to make the rules for this area. I'm going to give the group this range. Yeah, it is the way it is.
No, well, hold on.
But the Constitution is the law of the land.
Right, but so legislative branch is different than the.
How you
executive
dare
branch is different
expect
than
him
the
to be
judicial branch. That's what Brick's
logical
trying
and
to say.
reasoning
I
and
think I know what you
sound?
meant,
How dare
Killa,
you?
But the way
How
you said
dare
it
you,
was basically
sir?
that the president gets to make up his own laws,
How
which
dare
they're
you,
kind of been doing lately
Kimbo?
with all these
Love you.
EOs.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
not
I agree.
it's not too dissimilar from that. So Killa's kind of right. Brick's really right.
Well, so this is where the people come in, right? And so the people have to actually hold the executive branch accountable by going to the judicial branch. This is where you come in and you say, "Hey, wait a minute, you did what was wrong. Now let me."
That was me, you motherfucker. I should time you out for
Also,
that.
like that, what do you do with the Navy and Marine Corps?
It was probably
The
Killa.
Navy and Marine Corps, what's their job? They're out in the ocean. Marines are the Navy's infantry, so they're going to be on the ships with the Navy. How do you make a sailor happy? Put them in a room full of Marines. Okay,
But you already know that going into the Navy.
but if you pass a law, basically for one branch, you got to state all the branches, and I just don't think a law is what is needed. You have to know what you're getting into when you're enlisting in whatever branch of service you want to enlist to.
Well, currently you do know what you're getting into. You're getting into the ability to, as things are now, to go where it needs of the military.
Right.
So I mean, what I'm trying to posit is, if we were to imagine that there was a possibility to put this on legislation, so you're not getting sent off to a bunch of nonsense foreign wars, so that people can thank Israel for your service. You know, it'd be nice to be able to actually serve the United States of America, its hegemony, its actual interest, not Israel's interest, allegedly in Minecraft for the United States. So anyway,
and I was going to say this: it would be great that if we didn't have to have foreign bases. I would love to have bases on you.
Are you there? Did you make it this time? Are you here?
I can hear you. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes,
What
I
up,
can.
though?
Coming in loud and queer.
All right, all right, all right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's do it. Yeah.
So, I know you've been dealing with technical issues, but have you heard any of this by chance?
I haven't yet, actually. I haven't.
So, I might roll it back, but I might give you the headline. So, Todd is positing to his lovely panel of intellectuals here that when someone signs up for military service, they should check a box. It's yes or no. Do you want to serve strictly within the United States and its territories, or do you want to go overseas?
What?
Yeah, see, I was like, I so wish Hefe and GT were here to hear this shit. Yeah, that's his big question. You know what? Let's go back a little bit.
Holy
He's back here right when
shit.
Brick comes up. Yeah, it's bad. Let's see.
United States and its territories directly without going before.
There we go. This should be enough.
Premise is that, yes, I think that they should be given the option, but I think then we wouldn't have anybody go to any of the foreign countries.
Not true.
If I had you don't think so?
No,
Give them an incentive.
Well, think about it. A lot of people join the military just to travel the world for free. You're
Okay,
young
hold
high
on.
school kids.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay,
All
let me
right,
back that.
hold on. Let's get it back on track because apparently I let the woman go first.
What's the question?
Bucky drop.
If you were able to make legislation where you could either choose to serve within the United States and its territories directly without going to foreign soil, or you could choose to volunteer for both, meaning you could get sent to foreign soil. So if you could engage.
There you go. So apparently
Like-
when you sign up, you get to pick and choose. All these attitudes you have been in the chat the whole time. They're wonderful. This is so cute.
Like, but why would it be the option or chance of both? Why wouldn't it be one or the other first off? But then also, what would be the separation of the two? And by do you mean choose to go to foreign service? Like, are you talking about war? Or are you talking about people just staying within the continental United States? None of this makes any fucking sense at all.
Agree. It's crazy.
Engage that, and then we can open it up to questions. You already derailed it by not following the premise, old lady. But because you're our grandmother, we will give you grace. I'm going to buy you some new tennis balls if you can manage to engage the posit logically and not fumble. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rex.
First of all, I think that the National Guard should take care of the border. I would be concerned that people would choose to
Oh,
stay
and he's
home.
been eating popcorn this entire time, just shoveling it
Engage the
in.
question. Do you think it would be worthwhile to posit this into legislation, regardless of what you think the outcome is going to be? Would you support a bill passed that gives people that want to volunteer? I'm volunteering.
I already answered that question at the beginning. Yes, I think that should be presented.
to stay at home or to be able to volunteer to go to
To
foreign
have a
soil.
choice, yes.
Well, now I do
think
think you're
it's-
right, though. If we're going to get to the discussion part, I don't disagree with you. I'll just put it that way. So I'll give you that grace. But are you done? Bloody hell. Are you done?
No, I'm not. I'm going to continue. No, I'm not. I'm done.
All right, Nero, would you like to?
It's as succinct as I can get it. In a gift.
Oh my God! Did Nero swallow his
Watch this,
mic
ready?
more?
Hey, Siri.
By the way, I love that you asked the chat this question and not me, because you know better than asking me, don't you?
Right? Like, well, also too, they hear it like the mix between his audio, our audio. So that's all.
True.
You start timer for 3 minutes. Go ahead, Rick.
Sure. Yes, I could. No, I believe that we should not be sending our young men to foreign soil to fight for them. That is a mercenary.
Again,
at that
women
point.
too, Brick. Don't forget the
we
ladies.
Have borders to defend on our own. How
Was that you?
What?
Oh no, I thought you said something. That's right.
Oh, no. But
However,
yeah,
at the
like,
same time,
the
Yeah.
National Guard already protects our borders, first off. And Brick, if we don't send our young men and women that are like, who's going to do it, Brick? Who? Like, what the fuck? What? Now,
That
granted,
was my question. I feel like,
Yeah.
what are they going to do? Wait for, I guess, some evildoers, for lack of a better way to say it. Wait till they come here, and then we'll just fight them here and take more American losses or something. I mean, great idea.
right. And then, like, I get it. Yes, I don't disagree that like there's a like the military recruits people from that are below the poverty line for the most part, unless you're an officer, right? But like, I mean, it's all part of the game. We have to like protect our nation, and there's a reason why we're, sending weapons and ammunition to places. There's a reason why there's like US troops and like all the different places they are in the world. It's not just because it's not like some type of punishment. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh shit. Drop my lighter.
I'm not going to totally disagree with this because I saw a beer commercial with those robots and that was fucking awesome. So yeah, send the bots.
If you take the trauma out of war, like if you take the human aspect out of it, like then war no longer becomes something that is like a last ditch effort. Like,
Oh, this is true.
I do have this looming fear that if we don't stay involved in the world stage, that things can go awry, much like with the world wars. So that's my answer.
Okay, well, I'm pausing. You still got 2 minutes, 19 seconds. All right.
Okay.
So
I'll take
if
his
you
2
could,
minutes.
if you could re-engage the question is, would you support legislation that gives you a check the box when you vote? Yes or no? Yes, I support being able to choose whether you wanted to serve in the United
What's up,
States
Wally?
within its territories,
what up?
or volunteer to also serve in, but also without, where if they would send you to foreign soils for other reasons, like other foreign bases. So that's my question. Would you support legislation that would posit that choice?
Qualifier, does that already exist?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You're basically needs of the army for the most part. As soon as you join up, they'll send you wherever they want to send you eventually.
Would I support it?
Yep.
No. Commander in Chief has that decision exclusively with the legislation of Congress, of course. So it could be a time of war where it's needed. So no.
So we got yes from Rats, yes from Nero, and a no from Brick. Okay. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
You are? Okay. Killa. Hey Siri, start timer for 3 minutes.
You know, I ain't gonna need that shit. But yeah, I believe that we should have our military protecting our borders, and we should also get rid of the border patrol.
It's not my question. We can discuss that later.
No, but it all goes hand in hand. So yes, I support keeping them here,
Rid of border
like having the
patrol?
option to stay here or go out, but you kind of already do to begin with. You can choose your duty station.
Mhm.
When I joined, we had a dream list where you could check your top three duty
And
stations.
you
And they
go
can
to
say no.
any of
They can,
those.
but usually they'll give you one of the three.
Fuck no,
Because
they
again, a
don't.
lot of people wanted to go overseas to travel the world.
Okay. Can you engage a question? Would you support legislation?
I said yes.
Okay. All right. Doc, you next.
No, because it's not necessary. If you want to stay put, you join the National Guard. If you with the active army, you go wherever they need you, not wherever it's time of crisis. You're going to go to a foreign country to
Dude,
fight.
one of the best route clearance packages that I've ever had the pleasure of being in our convoy was a National Guard unit in Afghanistan.
Oh, shut the fuck
Was
up.
it claimed
Todd.
American soil?
You went on one fucking mission, Todd, to drop off some shit before you guys redeployed. And you want to talk about, like, I had the greatest route clearance team I've ever had in my convoy. Todd, you were personal security detail. You never left without route clearance, dude. At no point in time in your deployment were you ever in any sort of fucking danger. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Alleged deployment, because you've yet to show a picture of anything with fucking armor on, for fuck's sake. Let's not forget that. Like, whoa, buddy.
And what was the thing? He was holding that gun, that Romanian firearm that didn't have a cut, that wasn't even loaded or something.
Yeah, there was no magazine in it. Like, at all points in time in Afghanistan, everywhere I went, I had a fucking round in the chamber. Like, unless I was going in the defect, that was the only time. And at that point in time, you still had a magazine in your weapon. You just didn't have a round in the chamber. Like, what the what? What? Right, like. Right. Well, Jimbo, I don't even think it was that. I think he was the guy that was assigned to the company that would go pick it up from the mailroom and like the 5-ton and drive it back to like the guys in the fucking however your shit was set up. Because he was on a bigger fob, I'm sure of it. I can't like he had to have been.
Mm-hmm.
No, they
were clearing? Okay.
they federalized them and sent them to Afghanistan. Hence my question: would you support legislation that prevented anyone that marked the box "Yes, I only want to serve within the United States and its territories, not any foreign wars or foreign soil"? Would you support?
This is
that?
true.
Who did not stay on track.
Not.
And my answer still have to be no, because we do not know what.
Even Klinger.
Right, like he said, not just on foreign soil, but also in foreign wars. So what the fuck are you joining for then? Like, that's the whole point of a military. It's for war. It like that's its entire purpose, Todd. Come on, coin expert. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I wanted to say fuck, but I stopped myself and said hell. See, I was trying to clean it up a little bit here. What?
Are you
What is-
okay? Are you running a fever or something? You're trying to edit.
Like, what is the I'm just mind boggled by this. Like, what is he talking about, dude? Like, the fuck?
I don't even know where this came from. This is so left field for him.
Right, like, oppositional defiance disorder poster child. I don't want to go that far. I'm not here to diagnose anyone, or like, but yeah, the dude's definitely got issues. Like, I'm a huge fuck you now. Like, but when I was in, I wasn't like that. There's a reason why I was like promoted the way I was. Like, but this dude was the opposite. He got busted down his first enlistment. And then, like, 17 years later, when everything else in his life had failed, he said, fuck it, I'll be an elderly stripper and rejoin the military. Like, because that's what it, like, that's the man's equivalent of, like, fuck it, I'll be a stripper is joining the military. Right, exactly. They already do give you that option. You can not sign up for the military and stay in America, or you can sign the box, join the military, and take whatever comes along with that fucking decision. It's not difficult. Like, Todd, you just want to wear that uniform and not have to have any type of repercussions with it. Like, there's shit that comes with wearing that uniform. And it's that at any point in time, the U.S. government can take U.S. government property and put you wherever the fuck they want, however the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want. Like, it's that simple, regardless. Yeah, it sucks making a will at the age of 18, but it's part of it, dude. Like, come on.
I like this. He wanted all the perks, but none of the risk.
He wanted that perk piggy, is what he wanted. My dad works heavy. Is she in his chat? I don't believe Finkel was in the Navy because he couldn't answer one Navy question that anyone who served would know. Was he in the Navy? Oh, wait, no. It's Angry Vet. That was Coast Guard and something else, right? I don't know. Right. Those are foreign jump wings. I don't know where from, but they're foreign and we wear them upside down to show. Like,
they're foreign to me.
Right.
Tomorrow will bring us. We may have to go to a foreign country.
All right, Joey. Thank you.
To fight their war to protect us.
Oh, yeah. Ah, there it goes.
Well, we have a draft for that.
Like, what?
You get that, right? We have,
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
selective service.
Yeah, we
Yeah, how'd that work out, Todd? How'd the fucking draft work out last time? Like, what? What?
When was the last time we had a draft? Was it Vietnam?
Yes. And why have a draft when we have an all volunteer military? Why would you want a bunch of fucks who didn't want to join when you can have a bunch of fucks that did? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, and yeah, there are smaller places that have mandatory military service, which is also kind of gangster, but like, they're way smaller. We could imagine everyone here we would have the world's biggest fucking worthless army. Like, come on. Like,
I feel like it would be something like a union construction team. Like there's 8 people assigned to this one job. Like there's more people than you could give them work to do.
Right. And it's like, why would you want this, Todd? Like, why would you want this? I genuinely don't understand why this would be something beneficial. Like, dude, you have units that spend like just years together. I don't know. I know like Israel does. I think China might communists like Russia and shit. I think all the communists do as well. But like, you really don't get anything from like the Russian military service though, or China for that matter, because everything is state-owned property. But like, I really don't. I don't get it, dude.
I know North Korea does, but like that's that's how half this. Yeah, see, Freeman Press beat me to it, but like I feel like most of those men that are in North Korean army are doing it so they can freaking eat. You know, like the military gets bad.
Right. Well, now they're not. Like, I see it all the time where they're talking about dudes that are like, they get in trouble for like breaking into houses near their post because they're in some like far away post with nothing and they don't get any support and they got to buy their own food and shit and they still like get fucked, like don't get paid for it and shit. So
yeah.
Okay. So again, Okay, so you said no. So we got 2 no's. I'm going to say yes. I would support legislation that gave a person choosing to volunteer to serve their military an opportunity of choice to stay within and actually protect these United States of America and its territories. The reason why we have a draft is if shit hits the fan. Now, not only would it probably limit the amount of people that would be willing to go to foreign soils, which would cut down on all these bases that we have all over the damn world, this American hegemony, which is really Israeli hegemony at the end of the day. So my time's up. Israel spending our time, our blood, and our treasure to fight its global wars. Not a fan. Okay. So National Guard can be federalized and called up and sent overseas. I've just demonstrated that. That's happened for probably at least the last 18 years, if not more. We already have selective service, which is the oh shit button when the draft needs to be instituted, right? It's been.
I don't know how to take that. I mean, you want repeat customers, right?
So I guess the question would be, Brad, you had a question.
I'm more confused by the Uber shit than anything. But also that.
You have been weighed.
Fuck you. There you go.
Thank you.
That's the joy of having a buffer. Oh my god. I don't know how we would do it if it was real time.
Right. The Jews. It's always the fucking Jews, man.
Mm-hmm.
Always the Jews. Like, right. Exactly. Like hurricane relief, natural disasters, fucking volcanoes, all kinds of shit. We had snipers on the fucking roof and Hurricane Katrina, right? Marcus Luttrell. These are jokes.
We had National Guard deployed out here one time because there's this thing called critical mass on the last Friday of the month, where a bunch of bike riders will go around town, and they decided to get on the Bay Bridge, which is technically an interstate highway, and they blocked it. And the governor had to call National Guard to get traffic back in order. It was crazy. They weren't allowed to do that ever again.
Someone sent me a solution for Todd's problem.
For the problem you have highlighted?
Yeah, it is actually. I just sent it to you because I don't want to open it up. I'm afraid at this point in time.
Okay.
Not to open it up, but I'm afraid my shit's gonna freeze, right? So I'm not trying to do all that. Oh, I fucking love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess I'll share this. This is better than Todd, right? And bam! Oh, I clicked the wrong button, motherfucker. This
Whoops.
is good.
It happens. It happens. It'd be all right. It'd be all right.
Here we go, people. Let's get some. There we go. Nice. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Why? I'm gonna read. I'll read. I'll do a dramatic reading.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Let's just add some more onto this, shall we? Hello. Foreskin restoration is a practice that reverses a circumcision. You won't get your old foreskin back. Oh, god damn it. But you can stretch penile skin over time to create a new foreskin or surgically attach skin from another area of your body to your penis. Risks depend on the approach, but may include dissatisfaction with how your foreskin looks. Cleveland Clinic does not offer foreskin restoration. This was it. Foreskin dissatisfaction.
Todd just must be a shitty, you had said this, but Todd's a shitty fuck, and he's just mad at that. He's never, because he said it the other day that a woman doesn't need to orgasm to create for childbirth, right? To get pregnant. This dude has probably never in his life made a girl come. I'm just going to say that
thinks
now.
the female orgasm is a myth.
Right. I don't know. It's like the episode of American Dad where it's just like missionary every night, like forever on like every Thursday night. And then afterwards, it's like to the Star Spangled Banner and a flag
Yeah.
rolls out. And like, then it ends up like Stan like goes crazy and wants to try out every kink known to man. And it's like, oh, Todd, dude. You just want to, he's just disappointed in how his life and his family turned out. And he wants someone to blame other than himself, is all
Yeah.
it
I just saw that too.
is. From American Dad, double M's from American
Yeah.
Dad.
Not the other Stan, ma'am.
Right.
No. I didn't even catch it until you were at. That was good. Oh, why should I restore my foreskin?
Because the Jews is whoa, like come on, Mayo Clinic, what the fuck?
Right?
The Jews.
My goodness. I love this involving from another area of your body. I mean, thank God it's not like some foreskin transplant and shit.
No. He's saying that like chicks don't have to come to get pregnant, not men. Chicks don't have to come to get pregnant, so it's not important, is what he said. The female doesn't have to orgasm to get pregnant, so it's not important. Because if it was important, God would have made it to where a chick had to come before she got pregnant. That's Todd's brain.
There you go. And I agree with this because an asm is very close to an ism, right? So he probably calls them orgasms. So that way he says they're not real.
God damn it. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I
there's
love
a
it.
procedure detail. Okay, right in the middle of an ad to try some food. That's what product placement. Lovely.
Oh, fuck.
Or you can get a rug. I mean, damn. There should be a Merkin ad right here. That would be better.
Right.
Now I just want to scroll down and see if there's any more ads. I don't give a shit.
No, it's just about the ads and the dick
Yeah,
replacement.
I just want to see.
Who's posting their shit here?
I love this. Foreskin restoration risks include you're not happy with how it looks. Oh, shit.
So you want to put a sweater on it? Like,
Yeah.
like what the fuck? Does he, Joey? Like, I remember him saying that once you get married, that's implied consent. I do, or something along those lines. Don't quote me on that because I'm not exactly sure. And like that shit just like we're having too much fun to go down that lane right now.
Yeah.
So ignore that.
Okay, no more ads, darn it. I was waiting for another good Easter egg, but there we go. Did it change anything else? Did it? No, it's still the fucking food. Okay. Great ad. Great ad.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
and Vip's been a little busy tonight. He was over here earlier. Now he's over there. I don't think Todd's biting.
He's biting something though, that's for sure. Oh, foreskin restoration surgery is a procedure that aims to recreate the foreskin after it has been removed through circumcision. Because the Jews.
The Jews.
The cost of foreskin restoration surgery can vary depending on the surgeon and the complexity of your foreskin. Recovery typically takes several weeks, with most men able to resume sexual activity after 3 to 6 months. Todd, you won't even miss your next unscheduled sexual marital relations. Come on, buddy. Oh shit. Alternative methods. Non-surgical options for foreskin restoration include putting a sweater on it. Foreskin restoration devices which use tension to gradually stretch the skin. Skin grafting from other sources such as an inner arm or chest. How is that non-surgical? How is that non-surgical?
Yeah, how the hell?
Can be a viable foreskin restoration surgery can be a viable option for men who wish to fuck the Jews. However, it is important to weigh the potential benefits and risks carefully before making a decision. It is also recommended to consult with a qualified surgeon to discuss the procedure and determine if it's right for you. Or you can go to Bubba's house 3 doors over, and he'll put up the shot back and the coat hanger, and he'll get your fucking dick a sweater lickety split, bud. Like, goddamn.
Where does the extra skin come from? Like, do you get to pick? Like, I want it from a taint, or something.
Right? They skin your taint. No, because if they skin your taint, then all your insides will fall out. That's like where you're sewed together at.
These are not licensed medical opinions, folks. Just throwing that out there.
His body, my choice. Peace time.
There you go.
Sorry.
This is so much better than Todd, though. I was actually thinking about people have thrown up tons of comments. I'm like, oh, it's so much more fun reading the comments than it is watching Todd. I'm gonna have to say.
Right? Fuck all that. Holy shit. Oh, man.
Angel Gamer for 2 months, thank you. Todd's docking dream can become reality. Believe. I believe I can dock.
I believe I can make the piss bubbles. Remember, because you gotta that's the part of docking. Once you get the foreskin stretched over, you both hold the ends and piss, and then it creates the piss balloon.
I think it's telling that you know more about docking than I do. What a tell.
Well, I might
But
have
you were
made
in the
that last
military.
part up. I made that last part up. The piss isn't actually included.
Sure
It should be.
Sure you did,
It
buddy.
should be. Should be.
Wait. Why are you being so mean to rats?
Who's being mean to me?
Doc was being
Just
mean to you.
fuck
He made me
rats.
play that
Dog.
video.
I did not make you play that.
See, now they're talking about docking.
He sent me a
See?
private-
There you go.
sent me a
You're
private message.
listening.
Oh,
Allegedly in
Doc.
Minecraft.
See,
Well,
another
I'm going
doc.
to say this is one of my favorite movies of all time. That was The Knight's Tale. It's a very good movie. You haven't seen it? Why haven't you? Go see it. It's a great movie.
The Knight's
now let's
Tale,
engage it.
like that shit from
Why
the
did you say no?
90s?
Brick first.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm a conscientious objector. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yeah, know
Yeah, I
exactly
changed
what
my
it is,
name.
and
Doc
but
to the
then let me
moon.
tell you, by voting no on that, you're actually trying to further enforce draconian measures and not giving more freedoms to the person who's volunteering to serve their country in ways that they would prefer to serve their country. As, for example, the conscientious objector might not want to ever carry a weapon in combat, might want to just be medical and help people. They made a whole movie.
Why
about
would you want that? Like, why do you want that? Like, why do you want that in the military? The military's whole purpose is to kill brown people, Todd. Like, what the fuck? Again,
I want to get
Joe,
on the front line and hurt people with my hurty words, though.
right? Like, why? Why? I just, oh God, Brick.
So what I'm saying is, when you vote no on that legislation, you're basically giving your fellow citizen less freedoms and less rights. Do you not understand that?
No, actually, I do understand that. And if you are choosing to go under the command of the top dog, the president, the representative, our quote unquote king, he's the top dog. He's the commander in chief. You follow his orders, and I don't care where it is. It is an order. It's an executive order.
What about laws?
You're
You can't make laws.
What do you mean?
I mean, we've made so many laws since the inception of this country that it's kind of pretty hard to not commit at least 3 felonies without even being aware that you've done it.
Okay, so essentially, what if the commander gives you an order that's not lawful?
No. So, for instance, there's a law in the book to say the commander-in-chief is, and by the way, they did disregard him when he told them to withdraw from Syria. He wanted to draw down. I think he wanted like a skeleton crew of like no more than 250 soldiers. They lied and said that it was
This
done.
is right. Veteran of the Scoot Scoot Wars.
They lied to the commander, and nobody got punished for it because the generals were disloyal communist fucking traitors like Finkel. That said, my issue with that is laws are made and then therefore need to be enforced, right? So if a law was made that you can choose in a voluntary military, not a draft situation, an all voluntary military that you can choose column A or column B of your own free will, right? No one forced you to make a choice A or choice B. And you're giving them more options. And what happens is either the draft's going to have to get instituted, right? Or maybe they just do a little less fuckery across the globe.
Well, okay, so I'll
What?
kind of keep it in layman's terms.
Yeah, I've struggled with that one a little too. Oh. I mean, maybe Todd would make more sense if we quit shoving popcorn in his mouth nonstop, but still.
Like, Todd, why do you want to give people the option to like not do the military? Like, hey, you can join the military, but like you don't have to do the military. Like, what? Why would you replace an all volunteer force with draftees? Like, tell me you don't understand war by telling me you don't understand war. You've also told me you don't understand fucking global fucking relations, positioning. Like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and all those places we're at, like, we're collecting intel, not only on like from a closer location to why that base is there, but also the people, like the country we're in. You think we're not also collecting intel on them the same way like everyone's trying to collect intel on us? It's all just a bunch of like, hey, we're on the same team, but I'm also going to make sure I know what the fuck you're doing. Like, come on, dude.
Exactly.
I'm a lawn maintenance tech, right? But if the boss man wants me to dig a ditch, I'll dig a ditch.
A lawn
And
maintenance
so
tech.
it's kind of the same scenario, just on a bigger grand scale. If the
A
commander
lawn
wants to stay here on,
maintenance technician. So you cut grass, motherfucker. Like, holy shit.
You'll dig a ditch.
Quit churching it up, dirt. God damn.
American soil, stay here because that's what he wants you to do. If he wants you to go across and fight a foreign war because of the looming fear of another world war, then so be it.
Anybody else want to chime in?
So, Brick,
I definitely
because
don't
you,
think we should be battling somebody else's wars.
what were you saying that? So, do you think anybody that signs up for the military should lose part of their constitutional rights then?
You're actually signing away your constitutional
I mean,
right.
when you go in,
Some of them.
yeah,
Some
some of your rights
But
come
but by your logic though of the president being the top dog, and if he gives an order, you go where he says no matter what. Well,
No,
the,
not
the president is in charge of all the laws, and he gives power to the state, and the state gives power to the municipalities.
No, there are 3 branches.
Yeah, get it, Brick.
The legislation puts the rules into place, and then the executive branch executes those rules. And then if anything goes awry, then that's where the judicial branch comes in.
I'm talking about no, that's not even what I'm talking about.
I hear you laughing over there. He's like, you can't hold it in.
I can't, like, it's just so insane to me, dude. The whole point of joining the military is to go to war. Like, fuck, dude.
He just wants to go plant flowers, I guess, or something.
Well, I mean, like Congress and like all of that, most of them are civilians. I mean, let's not forget that this is just 6 retards having a discussion on YouTube, acting as if they're like creating thought processes that'll change the fucking world. But
I'm talking about how all the laws trickle down. That's why you have the federal law, you have state laws, then you have municipal codes, you have township codes. They don't all come from the federal government. So the government goes, I'm going to give this group the reins to make the rules for this area. I'm going to give the group this reins. Yeah, it is the way it is.
No.
Well, hold on. But
The Constitution is the law of the land.
Right, but so legislative branch is different than the executive branch, which is different than the judicial branch. That's what Brick's trying to say, and I think I know what you meant, Killa. But the way you said it was basically that the president gets to make up his own laws, which they're kind of been doing lately with all these EOs.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
not
I agree.
it's not too dissimilar from that. So Killa's kind of right. Brick's really right.
Well, so this is where the people come in, right? And so the people have to actually hold the executive branch accountable by going to the judicial branch. This is where you come in and you say, hey, wait a minute, you did what was wrong. Now let me take you to court.
You did what was wrong,
I
Brick.
also like to add, what do you do with the Navy and Marine Corps? The Navy and Marine Corps, what's their job? They're out in the ocean. Marines are the.
I almost thought that was Nero for a second. Just
And that's what I was. Like, I was a kid that just wanted the fuck out of my hometown, right? But, and again, like I said it earlier, unless you're joining as an officer, like 98% of the military recruits are from like way below the poverty line. And on like, so it's not a bad choice, right? 'Cause I don't know, the last like few 4 maybe years, it was kind of a bad choice just because of what was going on. And now like that the pendulum is swinging way the fuck the other way. I can only imagine what's going on. And like, so I don't know. The military shouldn't be political. And I feel like for 4 years it was fucking political as fuck, right? It's the nation's form of protection. It's not a social experiment. So I don't know. Hopefully we get back to like taking care of what the military should be, right? That's just my opinion. I don't know. I genuinely like am really disconnected from the military. I mean, I only see what I see in memes. That's how I take in all my news and information, honestly, is memes. So we'll see.
I feel like that gives it kind of an air of levity. Otherwise, it would be entirely too serious.
Exactly.
Navy's infantry.
I can't believe we missed him guzzling out of the pea jug over here. I mean,
right? Again, that's like Point Ralph, right? Just closer and closer to the Ralphamale, baby.
You know good and well there's pieces of popcorn floating in that damn water. I mean, yeah, I don't want to know.
Like drinking after a fucking toddler.
Yes. Literally.
How do you make a cigarette happy from the full of rings? Okay.
But you already know that going into the Navy.
But if you pass a law, basically for one branch, you got to state all the branches. And I just don't think a law is what is needed. You have to know what you're getting into when you're enlisting in whatever branch of service you want to enlist to.
Well, currently you do know what you're getting into. You're getting into the ability to, as things are now, to go where it needs of the military.
Right.
So, I mean, what I'm trying to posit is if we were to imagine that there was a possibility to put this on legislation so you're not getting sent off to a bunch of nonsense foreign wars so that people can thank Israel for your service, you know, it'd be nice to be able to actually serve the United States of America, its hegemony, its actual interest, not Israel's interest, allegedly, in Minecraft for the United States.
Oh, there you go, Todd. Like, you make these fucking just binary statements and then finish it with allegedly in Minecraft, dude. It's one of the most frustrating things about you. You refuse to stand, let alone stand on what you fucking say. But goddamn.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this. It would be great that if we didn't have to have foreign bases. I would love to have bases on U.S. soils.
Right. I mean, I understand that there's a need for it in order to project your power outwards. I get that, but that does become tentacle-ish.
I heard you.
What? You understand, but that does become tentacle-ish. Like, what? What? Dude. Like, and this is some wild shit, man. Like, some wild times we're living in. Like, there are agreements that have been in place since, like, the big boy wars. And for the first time ever, there are, like, disagreements. people aren't acting on what they're acting on. We told fucking Ukraine if they gave up their nukes that we would forever be there to protect them, and we didn't. Like, dude, we look so weak right now on the world stage. Like, and these fucks just want to make us look weaker, like, and be weaker. I don't get it. Oh yeah, that's right. The Jews. It's always the Jews. Like, fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
And we know we're not allowed to say octopus and tentacles about certain countries. Well, we can say it about America. America has its tentacles in a lot of countries, but I think I know who's got the strings around America.
Right. Well, I want to say this too. So,
The Jews. The Jews.
Like, fuck, Todd.
quite often, a lot of the time, the U.S. is being asked to come abroad and help out. So it's not
Come
like we're just
abroad?
roaming the seas, roaming.
You want to come abroad?
Right, because now we can see his trout shoulders. Like, it's like.
Home in other people's lands. We're there for a purpose, with purpose, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like
You're a
base in
purpose
Germany,
brick.
to me, is okay. But having a base for an excuse to be in Afghanistan, I'm not so sure.
Well, especially when they tell us it's for one reason, it ends up being to guard the poppies, so that they can then the Sackler family can make massive amounts of profits and then get a golden parachute and flee to Europe instead of face the consequences of countless hundreds of thousands of Americans being hopelessly addicted and then often losing their lives in the end to these addictions. That's the real crime, that the pharmaceuticals get these golden parachutes, and they don't. The fines that they would receive are dwarfed by the profits that they make, and we are the collateral damage, the American people.
I think you're crazy on that. I mean, certainly.
Right. Allah.
Todd, you just like simplified shit beyond like, and you're putting the blame of that on the wrong people. Like, oh my God. Don't get me wrong, the Sackler family and like pharmaceuticals, yeah, but again, it's not like you think Afghanistan's the one that's pumping the fucking fentanyl in our country right now. Is that who you think? Like, you think it's the Taliban that's pumping these chemicals that and compounds that can only be gotten from China into our country? Like, what the fuck, dude? Or is it Israel that's like controlling China? It's the Jews that are pumping the fentanyl. Right? I forgot. I had a Todd's default answer. My bad. My bad.
What's that?
We're not in Afghanistan at all now. But when we went in, the initial reason going in was to get Osama bin Laden.
No,
did that mission change over the years? I would not argue. I would not argue against that. I would think that is very, very believable that there were other missions that we were not, as a general population, made aware of. So
yeah, I think if you did a monocle.
You mean you don't tell everyone the plans for your wars publicly? Like, you don't say, buddy. You don't fucking say. Like, and they didn't run to Europe. Like, they filed bankruptcy on the OxyContin brand. And then, like, what are you talking? Like, what? God, you're so fucking dumb, dude. Like, you know nothing of which you speak, but you speak with so much confidence and then finish with allegedly in Minecraft. When it's WCW gayfabe anyways, dude, you're still opening yourself up to litigation when you say allegedly in Minecraft. You have to say WCW gayfabe. Holy shit.
Of research, you would find that there was a lot of military assets were guarding poppy fields for Afghanistan.
I just want you to know I'm being facetious, too, by the way.
Okay. I thought you legit, which is fine. I mean, if you disagree.
No.
But for me, it's like I look at it like there's that situation. Now it's the rare earth minerals, and it's been basically given over to China. This is why I believe China's kind of got their hooks in America. It's all part of the plan. China gets to be the boogeyman.
So now it's China and the Jews like that are running America, Todd. Todd. Is that why we're like busting people for selling fucking classified information to China and the Jews. Oh, wait, not the Jews, just China. That's right.
The choose. This is a nice combination. It's the choose.
China has Jewish people? What?
I was wondering the same. Yeah.
That's fucking Kino, though. Fuck yeah.
While Israel gets to hide behind the big wall and gets to rake in all that interest on all those loans globally.
Wait,
it's called usury in the Bible for a reason. And if you actually read in the Bible, even if
So now Israel runs China and America, Todd? Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. God, I wish I wish fucking Ned was here.
He's been missing so much good stuff over the last few days. His mind is going to explode when he gets back.
Right? Like, dude waits too much longer. Phantom's ain't leaving. Like, each day it's getting a little bit hard. Not gonna lie.
if you ask G2 himself, he would tell you that usury is only against God, only a sin if you use it on a fellow Jew. You can do all you want to the Gentiles. You can use them all up, and that's not a crime because we're just cattle. So that said, we're going to continue on unless you have credit.
You're
So I wanted to kind of respond.
Why? Like, dude, he's so fucking binarily wrong on everything. I don't understand it. Why, Todd? Why?
He thinks he's so right. That's the funny part, though. Like, he thinks he's just dead on.
He's so confident in being wrong. It's Kino. It's fucking Kino.
On to James Stern. I know he asked a kind of a question that, it makes sense when you first look at it. However, it was the one before specifically directed at me.
About coward thing?
Yeah, if I am in the military and I am following the orders I've signed up, essentially, and I would be required to follow those orders within the bounds of the Constitution, of course, because if it's not constitutional, you don't follow those orders. But when you look at a conscientious objector, you have to realize that there are people who are built for war, who want to go to war, who like it. And then there's the people who like to farm and produce the crops that the military will eat and the products and services that they will use and promote across the world.
Wait,
right? So
the military now promotes products across the world, Brick. Like, we promote armors across the world with our military. Like, no, we promote Americans because we fuck all the bitches wherever we go, Brick. Like,
I think he's confusing the United States of America with Nestle Corporation or something. I mean,
right? And I mean, Ned is like gone against this statement fucking hundreds of times, because Todd always tries to bring it up. I'm like, I won't do it justice because honestly, I usually tune this shit out, not gonna lie. But I'm sure Ned's response is eloquent and beautiful, and I would again do it no justice. But I'm just so genuinely mind blown by this conversation. Right? NSA material. Todd wants to stay in America and spy on Americans. Todd, you want to be a spook? I thought the spooks were the enemies, Todd. And Woodrow, there's a new one too. He could have went pro for Magic the Gathering if he just would have had enough money to buy all the decks he needed. That's his newest sports claim. Professional Magic the Gathering, no pussy getting dry dick motherfucker.
If only that was in the Olympics, Todd would be in luck, right?
Right.
Oh my God.
Dude, there's one of those, no offense to anyone, but there's one of those here, or there used to be. That motherfucker closed down. There was a Magic the Gathering bot where they would come nerd out on their Magic the Gathering shit. And I really didn't, Richard. That was just off the dome. But dude, when I would drive by there, there'd be 30 fucking Todds there and not a bitch in sight, like within a mile. Like, it was legitimately like fucking bug repellent, but instead of bugs, bish repellent. Like, bishes wanted no parts of being anywhere near that motherfucker.
I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Oh,
here we go.
Uh,
Incel Central.
all Magic players think a foreskin will
Oh!
automatically make them know how to fuck. Holy.
Way to combine the lore. Good job. Good job.
And doesn't a foreskin make you more sensitive? Todd, you would come in less than 3 pumps at that point in your life, dude. What the fuck?
The world requires all sorts, all types of people. And so for me, I actually don't even have to worry about it because I'm a felon. Essentially, I cannot join. I can't even join. I tried. Right? I actually tried. Now I'm a conscientious objector because I support conscientious.
Wait.
Now he's an objector because he tried and failed. Okay.
Like, what? What a cope, Brick. I tried, but I'm a felon. Did you ever think about trying before you were a felon? Or you were just like, oh, I'm going to go try now that they can't take me because then at least I can say I tried. Like, what? What?
Just objectors because I support their right to say, you're not going to force me down that road. Now, I'm here to fight for my family in the case that it comes to the soil, right? But beyond that, no, you're not going to send me to some foreign war.
What's he going to do? Scoot all over the enemy? I mean, what's he going to do?
Hit him with mace that you're not allowed to have? Like, what? Rick, you're a felon. You can't possess a weapon, dude. Like, you can't have a kitchen knife outside of the kitchen, for fuck's sake. You better cut your steak in the kitchen and then take it to the kitchen, to the dining room table. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Brick?
No.
So I guess my question would be, if anyone were to be a conscientious objector, should they be prevented from voting on anything that concerns anyone that is in the military currently serving? Not whether you can join, but like, for instance, I had this lady that kind of couldn't wait. It was right after the don't ask, don't tell policy went into effect or something like that. And I just
Here
came
we
back
go.
to
The
basic
fucking
training,
gays and the Jews.
Don't
Don't ask, don't tell. And now he's going to, somehow that's going to talk about fucking foreskin. Here we go.
And don't forget China. The gays, the Jews, and China.
from a bed and breakfast, and I was coming down the stairs. I guess they've been
Right.
bragging, oh, we got a son. He just, just came back. He's getting ready to go to Korea, this, that, and the other thing. So this woman like jumped on me basically as soon as I came down the stairs from my bedroom. And she's like, oh, are you the one? Are you the one that's in the army? What do you think about gays in the military? Because I don't think they should be allowed to serve. And I said, with all due respect, ma'am, unless you're in the military, I don't think you should really have a say in it because you're not having to serve with them. And boy,
with all due respect, man, Todd, again, Todd, like, so you're saying like anyone in the chain of command that's a civilian, Congress, the Senate, the House, like any of the, like all of those civilians shouldn't have a say either? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's so dumb, dude. So fucking dumb. Brick's fucking
really pissed off.
foreskin is a spit mask.
Did somebody say spit mask? That's the yes, that's the have it.
Brick's got his foreskin out. Oh no.
Oh no. It's 5 skin. Oh god.
But I want to go back. Hold on 1 second. All right. Brick objecting because he isn't welcome is the funniest shit he's said in a while. Exactly. Like, holy fuck, dude.
That's like somebody saying you can't quit, you can't fire me because I quit first. You
Right.
know?
I dumped her. She didn't dump me, guys.
Yeah, just there you go. That's it.
It's like, yeah, you
And
only
I'm like,
dumped
'cause
her
at the end of the
because
day-
she cheated on your ass and used you for everything. Like, holy fuck, dude.
Mhm.
Hey, I mean, I'm serving in the military. Whether I feel comfortable serving with them or not should have more of a bearing than some chick who's never going to put on a fucking uniform. I mean, shouldn't my vote count more than, shouldn't I have a say? And now look at what we got now, a bunch of fucking left.
Okay, now Todd wants his vote to count more. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Todd's vote counts more because he's up 4. Don't ask, don't opt for.
That was so good.
Just forever wants to be up 4. He just wants to play the game. He just wants to practice. He doesn't want to play the game. He wants to be practice squad forever. Holy fuck.
Left-hearted assholes putting all kinds of transformers in our freaking,
No, and it's not even a laughing matter, really.
It's not.
No,
And,
it's
and
not,
so
no.
I would say, who do you want next to you on the battlefield? The blue, green hair, or do you want someone who wants to be there? You want the man who wants to be there.
Who the fuck cares what somebody's fucking hair color is? If I've got fucking bullets flying around me and shit. Ooh, I want to be next to the blue-haired one. I mean, damn.
Like, none of that shit makes and again, like the military has standards. There's no one with blue hair in the military whatsoever, for fuck's sake. First off, right? And again, like, I don't care what your politics are. We all bleed red. Everybody's blood is blue until it leaves the body, Brick. Like, holy shit, dude.
This is good. Should he not ask Brandy if she wants him to have his foreskin back? I mean, this is a good point.
Dude, Brandy's opinion is whatever he says because, they started dating the day she turned 17. So she hasn't had her own opinion ever. He's always made her opinion. Richard Sackler,
Right.
just like
conscientious object.
Richard Sackler, just like Hill Pirate Studios, hails from Austin, Texas.
Oh my god, where is that?
In the private message.
Objector, you don't want him there, right? You want him back home creating the crops. And then the crops, right? So because he is involved in the production, yes, I say that his vote should still count. It's his tax dollars, it's his crops.
If he's a conscious objector that's a medic, I'm gonna have his back. I'm gonna make sure he's okay. I know he'll at the end of the day he'll protect me. If I need it.
Well, for me, I think it's about skin in the game, and I think those that have the most skin in the game should be the ones that have the more say. Like for instance, if you're a farmer,
God, so you're like, people in the military don't create policy. Like, it's policy that runs the military. Like, oh my God, dude, do you not know how anything works? Seriously. Like, you can't be this dumb.
Just you watch.
Like, we served the same amount of time. You served longer than I did, for fuck's sake. Like, come on. Foreskin and Magic the Gathering. He's got more foreskin in Magic the Gathering. Just like this avatar. That's exactly what an uncircumcised dick looks like.
He kind of does, in a way.
you should have more say in what happens to farmers in America. If you're a soldier, you should have more say in what happens to soldiers in America.
But we give the same vote to the soldiers for the farm that we do the opposite. So it's vice versa.
It wasn't always like that though, Brick. It used to be you had to be a landowner, you had to be a business owner, you had to have fucking skin in the game, because if you get a bunch of fucking loafers that just want to leech off the system, guess what they're going to vote for? More leachable services. That's like in that scenario, that's two wolves.
What? Like, Todd, you do realize that there's people that are working. Like, Todd, not all of us are fucking 70 years old before the housing fucking prices goddamn quintupled, for fuck's sake, all right? Like, not everyone. Dude, you are so disconnected from the situations and the world at large because you sit in your basement surrounded by yes men in your little echo chamber of the Jews in China. China. That, like, you don't understand what's going on. Like, anything. You have this just closed mind, disconnected opinion and view of the world. And, dude, you were more ignorant than, like, fucking, I can't even come up. Like, I can't come up with anything funny because when I actually think about it, it's just sad. Like, if you weren't such a shitty, disgusting person, I would feel bad for you. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
This is I can't unsee this. Does it say gay behind Brick's head? Gay foundations.
gay diamonds, baby. It's all about gay diamonds because they're blood diamonds. They're snuck out in their butt, so it's a fucking they're butt diamonds. Just like Brick's a butt baby, so it's butt diamonds for butt babies.
There you go, Brick. There's your marketing idea.
In a sheet voting on what's for fucking
It's
dinner.
his
Well, that comes in quote unquote peacetime. I know.
Oh shit!
Plays the dude that fucks him.
There's never real peacetime, but that comes in peacetime. The strong men create weak times, which create weak men.
Strong men create good times. Good times make
hold
weak
up,
men,
hold up,
weak men
hold up.
make hard times.
Where was it? Oh, there it is. Ronnie Rebel. I'm so like 5 minutes back or so. Todd was saying that basically only his opinion counts, or he wants to control who gets a vote. Yes, Ronnie. Yes, because Todd's got more foreskin in the game.
Oh damn!
Tonight's a fun night. Fuck yeah.
Hard times make hard men make easy times, and so on. It's like, yep. I hear what you're saying, brother.
Right, Todd?
It's about skin in the game. And right now we got a bunch of hell. We got
Every time he says skin in the game, that's all I fucking hear now. Foreskin in the game.
Exactly. Yes.
people that have been dead for fucking, they're 160 years old voting and collecting Social Security.
So should men have less of a say to say over women's?
Yeah, citation needed on that one.
No, well, no. That is true. There was someone that they did bust like one person out of all the people in the world. Like, Todd, you're just mad because you don't have enough work credits. You're old enough. You just don't have enough work credits to get Social Security. That's why you're upset about that shit. Like, come on. Like, fuck off, Todd.
Issues. Their votes don't count.
Like what? So give me an example.
Abortion.
Pregnancy? Well, half of that DNA is mine, so you're damn right I get skin in the game. I literally have DNA in the game. What's your point now?
So every vote matters.
You know, because I'm a taxpayer. Mm-hmm. So if I'm a taxpayer, landowner, blah, 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 then I should have, a vote as well about military type issues, which mine are going to align quite a lot like you guys is. You guys,
right? But hold on, but that's not the point. You made a statement. You said so.
What,
if
Todd, pregnant, that is the point. You dumb fuck. Because you were saying that only people in the military should be able to speak on military issues, and she's saying, well, like, I am also a taxpayer, but hold on, like, it's my body. And he's like, well, no, half of that DNA is mine. And she's like, well, yeah, half of that, more than half of that tax, all of that tax money is hers. Like, what? Again, Todd, like, you can't think outside of just who the fuck you are, dude.
And I want to have an abortion. Should you be able to have a say? And I answered you very, very crisply, very clearly. Absolutely. Half of that DNA comes from me. That's my genetic code, half of it in you. And now if you want to put silicone titties in there and you want to get quadruple Ds, go for it. Knock yourself out. It ain't affecting me none. I just hope you don't get in a car accident. You won't need an airbag to deploy, but you're going to need new titties. That doesn't affect me at all.
Like, what the fuck is this conflation, retard? Oh my god. I legitimately speechless at times. Like, Todd gets to Todd has a say in everything, and bitches don't have a say in anything. It's that simple. Like,
What? Yes, this is a fever dream.
it's a foreskin fever dream. Like, it's a smegma dream. Ugh.
Yeah.
You knock yourself out. You want to get a Brazilian butt lift? Go crazy. But when
you're-
it comes
you're
to
one of the
50%
rare
of my
men-
DNA, no, I should have a say.
Now, you're
Good.
one of the rare men then who would claim that DNA.
Yeah. Well, come on.
What?
There's a lot of men who would not claim it.
I could show you video after video after video of men getting raked through the coals, and all they want to do desperately.
Like, all right, so Rats, go ahead, say that. Like, talk about like you're going to go down a racist path, and I'm sure like Todd will allow it. What her point is, and like Todd, why are you dropping your DNA in bitches in a situation to where they are going to want to have an abortion? Like, couldn't you be more careful with your seed, sir? Like,
Here.
As be fathers to their children, and because they are the bigger earners, they are being absolutely abused by the system because the system leeches off of the man and gives some of that to the woman.
Todd,
And
like
oftentimes-
you have no
Okay,
idea
you got a
what the
question?
fuck you're talking about, like at all. And let's see, is your family not benefiting from this same system that you're speaking of right now, sir? Huh? But anyways, as a man who actually has had to suffer and is suffering through said system, Todd, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Every penny that I pay in child support goes to the family of my ex. Like, straight up. It goes to her. It doesn't go to the state. The state charges a fee when I pay a child support payment. Yeah. But every dollar that is ordered goes to my son. Like, I'm not going to tell you about the other parts of this system, Todd, but like, I'm just going to continue to allow you to make yourself sound stupid. Because for you to imply that child support money doesn't go to the child is insane. It's fucking insane, Todd.
Question here. Rats, can you read this one, please?
Tim Ada says, what about us ranchers that live on the border? Shouldn't we be allowed to legally defend our land and lives from the illegals walking into our country and threatening our livelihood?
You should be able to. Well, look what happened to that rancher.
I seriously doubt that Tim is a rancher. I mean, the man has to shit in a hole. For God's sake.
Right. And like, Todd, like, so you just want to shoot someone that's walking across farmland because of what danger? How are they putting your life in danger? Explain it to me. You just want to you just want to shoot people that are walking, like, what? Like, just shooting gallery, men, women, and children, all because they're walking, like, through a field? Come on, like, holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Like, that's what they're saying right now. They just want to set up a fucking shooting gallery and just start shooting at people, like, for no reason other than them walking. Like, what? What? Come on, dude. Come on.
Okay. Rats is officially going batshit in the chat. First of all, Ukraine doesn't have my sympathy because I feel like they are the human trafficking capital of the world. And then she says down here, sorry, Richard, I just saw your comment, which was, again, I believe that Russia was dragged into it. I don't believe Russia was the aggressor.
What? Like, did you not see them jumping out of airplanes into the fucking country, you dumb cunt? Like, what? What? They were drug into it, but by us because they wanted to join NATO since they fucking gave up their nukes and like have a fucking country that's trying to take them over next door. And they gave up their nukes because we told them that we would protect them. And if anything happened, they would the full force of the United States military there to protect them because of fucking the what was it? Juna? Or is it Chinese? Which one? What is it? Chinese? Or Juna? Or Gina? Which one was it now? Can't remember.
It was the Chews. The Chews.
Oh, the Chews. It was the Chews. Damn it. I was trying to put an extra syllable in there. My bad. My bad. Oh, right. By Soros. Right. And Soros, the Nazi. Or wait, the Jewish Nazi. Which is even more insane. He's controlling Israel, America, and China. He's got so much foreskin in the game, he doesn't know what to do with it. Like, but it's already been trimmed, right? And he's got an Asian dick, so it's just tiny, but also huge. But he carries it with him because it's been cut off. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
It would be huge if he had his foreskin. There we go. How's that?
Right. Todd lost a third of his length when they took his foreskin. Remember that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. Todd's foreskin took a third of his length.
Would that be a third skin? Oh god, that's awful.
Todd's got a third skin, bish.
I need to go feed Mr. B for a minute. Do you want to play what you had backstage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say that. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to take a break from the Retod, and we're going to go over and take a gander at everything that Todd is becoming.
Xanax. I'm not on Xanax. I'm sleepy is what I am because I've been traveling the last day and woke up at fucking 7 a.m. this morning. So no, dumb bitch. I'm not on fucking Xanax, but I wish you were on cyanide, you fucking dumb whore. So why don't you fucking crack a cyanide pill and fucking down that bitch, you dumb motherfucker. And the other dumb motherfucker.
Holy shit, Ralph. Like, goddamn, son, what are you doing? Like, ask about Xanax, and this is the response? What
Holy shit, I was laughing in the other room. I wish you were on cyanide. Holy shit.
Ralph is going off, son. I fucking love it. Hold on one second.
So, we partied in Las Vegas, met up with a bunch of people shouldn't have fucking met up with. I argued against it. So far as all of these depraved, insane stories, like, people are gonna believe what they want to believe whatever's funniest.
Hey, Jorge.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
What up? I guess it's only when I share shit like from the internet and not shit I have downloaded, or is it like fucking up when I play it?
This was actually pretty good. I wonder if it's just your browser. Like that whole thing you're showing me print screens of. Yeah, so like
too much browsers on your browser?
Yeah, like I had like 4 windows open, but in Task Manager there was like 22 Chrome things. It was fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That can do it.
So, but like I don't understand why there like were so many. I also don't know who's behind like the chat that Ralph is showing. I don't know who this is, but I love it. Redacted, who is in the chat of this? What up, though?
So you're redacted.
Dude, it's been amazing. Okay. I did not. What was it, Shimon? Tell me more. I'm always curious about like Ralph things. And,
Shimon.
yeah. I took fucking like 300 pictures of the puppies and shit. So I'm trying, like, as they were playing, hoping to get more like awesome ones, like the one of Phantom ripping out Lucifer's asshole.
Oh, they're so cute.
Right? Like, I ended up falling. Dude, I fell asleep in my chair last night, like, because I had
Puppies
Zeta
on you?
on my chest and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just cuddled up with her.
Aw.
And then when I went upstairs, I ended up laying down on the floor, like with all of them to include Duke and Luca. And then the next thing I know, there's like sunlight, and I'm like, fuck, this hurt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds like heaven, just being surrounded by puppies. Oh,
Like, woke up, Lucifer's laying across my chest, like from shoulder to shoulder, like dick in my face. Like, Jesus. Oh,
I
man.
think you have a fan, Angel Gamer. I
Uh-oh.
think so.
Really?
Look at this.
Aw. You never think your own voice is good, but I don't know. I keep hearing from people that I have a nice voice, so
I know mine sounds like shit.
Same.
Like septum and deviations. West Virginia.
I've got a deviated septum too, but I don't know.
I'm so happy to be here. It's demented. I love it. Oh shit.
Haha, look at this. You might have some there you go. You could be somebody's theory.
Funny you say that because I actually did record my voice for somebody's Twitch AI.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Twitching and twitching and twitching and wow.
I had to say like a bunch of phrases, record them. Like, yes, master.
Shit. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy.
We're being raided. Things like that.
I was like, wait, who raided us?
No.
I was like, did GS send people to the chat? What's going on?
Tell them GS sent you.
Exactly.
Ralph replied, who says he wishes the whole family died, not just Wilson's stepson. Holy fuck. Whoa, buddy.
Imagine taking things so seriously that you just wish harm on people.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's here and then she calls him out. There's actually there
because I'm a woman and I exist.
Right.
There you go.
And that does sound like something Ralph would say completely. Like, I'm not shocked in the least by that statement, honestly. That's how Ralph rolls. Do you want to pull that other video up, Scotto?
The one in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get
If you want to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
While you're doing that, I'll play this a little bit more.
Fucker, it's just a loser troll who was in here. But you ought to know better than to talk shit to me, you dumb, stupid fucking whore who showed your tits all over the place. Don't think I ever forgot about that, by the way, either. You want to start airing shit out? By God, I'll air out the whole fucking crew, motherfucker.
Why is he calling
so
me
you
out
wanna
like
talk
that?
shit to me? Ain't no Zan.
He's a miserable drunk, just like Todd. And no, I already said that. I said he was in hiding because of the release yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I'll switch over to this. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, this is really bad. This is my first time making a video, so just.
Oh, is
bear
it a
with
tribute like Todd?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Sorry. I had to.
Because I did say I wanted to hear what Alex would say. Thank you, Angel, for actually showing up. And then also, Josh, if you get an opportunity, I want you to really get with GS about that particular thing when you talked about 1894 being the Tariff Act when it came to the exemption of churches. Can you when it comes to taxes?
Well, it was just the first on the books. It's the first exemptions that were listed for churches. There was more to come after that, but I guess roughly around 1894 is kind of where it started, because it didn't happen like overnight where you just said, "Oh, churches are tax exempt," right? It builds up, but that's the first thing I can find on the books specifically that's legally binding. There was other stuff. There were like certain towns had ordinances where they would alleviate or do exemptions, right? But this is like at a federal level.
Okay.
Nobody wants to jerk off Todd redacted.
You're talking about multiple jurisdictions here, though, right? I'm just trying
feel free not to have the answer directly. Do your research if you want.
Well, there's no direct.
He changed his picture.
There's not any one thing.
He's about to change his name.
Of course. The anal gamer.
I forget what he changes it to. It's like Bad Faith Angel or something.
I think that was it. Yeah.
Todd doesn't know
Or
the
ordinances,
definition
and
of good faith.
No.
Not a day in his life, dude. Ever.
Yes, I'm glad you got the joke. Thank you.
I've gotten a lot of those tribute videos over the years.
I do not doubt it, ma'am. I do not doubt it.
Like, never in my life have I just randomly sent a fucking picture or video like that to anyone. Like, why? What is wrong with people?
It used to be that they would like print out a picture of me and then put their tribute on that picture. And I'm like, no.
The ones nowadays are like guys will just jerk off on an iPad. I'm like, why are you doing that to your iPad? What the fuck are you doing?
The old
get it in the mic.
The old ones, when they printed out the pictures, you could see the ink start to run. And
Yes.
When it gets wet.
exempted certain things in one town and not another, right? So it's kind of like a shit show when it comes down to talking about like the law in churches.
I got you, Josh. I just want to make sure I didn't bombard him. Like, I don't want him to answer directly.
There it
He can
goes.
definitely go
Bad faith,
look for
Angel.
it. And then he can answer directly. Alex,
Question mark?
what do you want to say?
Is it a question?
No, what I really just wanted to get at was what I think he left. GS was saying about the first point that he made, which I already said that, but I do have a question now, though. Oh, okay, your name is Stephanie. Yeah, what he was saying about the tax thing, that's all I was trying to interject because I wanted to come back to that. But now I do have a question for Ruthless, which is if America is all about money, because I really don't understand. This is like a genuine question. Like, didn't we give like 300 billion to Ukraine? Is that right? Like what are we getting back out of that? Because that seems like a lot for us to like end up making even more off of it. Like,
So I think Ukraine.
That was a lot of effort just to type 2 words. Just saying. You know?
Yeah. Watch as he gets like so uncomfortable in his chair because he missed his opportunity to answer a question.
Mm-hmm.
He fucks it up because he was too busy fucking off.
Yep.
Yeah. Playing his dinky game.
Or changing because he struggles to change his name and avatar on StreamYard. Like,
yeah.
Good. I'm
Probably
glad.
made a tribute video to Andrew Wilson.
Like, I'm glad because I feel like the last couple nights have like been a struggle bus.
Computer
for me.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I haven't gotten my shit off in a few days. So you're getting
that is not my concern, sir. You are married, not to me.
I meant like my jokes. I got to get my jokes off, damn it. Like, goddamn. And like, you've given a new meaning to you want to come on mic with the iPad shit.
You want to come on mic?
America was an ally for Ukraine. if I'm not mistaken.
No.
So technically, right, America's supposed to send all the troops over there and help defend whatever because they're allies, right? But instead, the Democrats say, well, let's send them fucking money and some weapons and just help them up. And it's like a band-aid, right? It's like, well,
I love the mad. This is such a tale.
He's
right?
hiding. Yeah.
Your little finger phone.
Yeah.
He's gonna start tapping soon. Yes, blue balled humor. That's right. Like, gotta get the swelling down.
Yeah.
we're just gonna do something. We can't just let it go down because then it will violate our ally.
That reminds me on a slightly different topic. I was on one of these panels one night. Somebody was roasting me and called me a blue balled Wilt Chamberlain. I was like, how the fuck does that even work? That's it's so contradictory in itself. You can't be both blue balls and Wilt Chamberlain at the same time.
Whatever. And this is what's happening with Trump. Trump's coming in and saying, hey, well, we're not doing what Biden doing. We're coming to end this, right? Ceasefire, blah, blah, blah. But the Democrats would just give them weapons, give them money. So it is all about money because in allies, Europe, Ukraine, all
Ukraine has never been an ally of the United States. Matter of fact,
no. What I'm saying is, so Europe and already came out and said they will back Ukraine if America's in. I mean, they're already showing that they're
like
that,
that's not it at all. Like, damn, like they gave up their nukes because we said we would protect them. Like, that's what this all, like, come on. Never mind the fact that every fucking life, every bit of blood and treasure that is lost in that war, like, Russia's the big bad boogeyman, is it not? Like, hello, like, they're one of the main enemies of our country. Hello.
Hello. Yep.
Like,
yes. Hello, Bank. You got it. Yes. You did it.
Just notice how I haven't said a word yet in this entire panel, and he's still just fucking bothered.
How dare you exist next to me, Bish? Like,
Yeah.
Dare you?
Back a lot of people, including our enemies.
That's what I said. So it's like right now, Trump is telling the guy from Ukraine, the president, whatever, the president from Ukraine is saying, hey, you got to come help me, right? You guys are going to help me. Y'all gave me all this money. I gave you all this weapons. So that automatically put America bid in for allies. Then Europe came out and said, okay, we're going to support whatever America does. So therefore, whether they were or not, they're now the official allies of Ukraine, right? Because they're the one.
No.
We're still
allies.
I can't really vouch for that. I mean, honestly,
They gave them weapons.
Yeah, but Trump is letting his nuts hang.
enough.
And money.
I'm going to say it again. We give weapons to even our enemy nation. What are you talking about?
It's not even just weapons, Josh. We literally give funds for.
Good call to turn it down like that.
So how does this help us with money? If America's all about getting money, how does this help us get money by giving it away to fucking people?
Get you influence over those nations.
He had to take his armband off.
That you want. That's
Oh my God.
When he put it back on.
Why are you wearing your arm? Oh my God, you're such a fucking dork.
What is his armband? Is that a wallet or something?
No, he's got his Gencia from JRTC in there.
Oh.
And like a bunch of gay posers shit. Like,
I thought it was just a blood pressure cuff that he has on at all times, but
no, like no, like no, like that shit hasn't changed. I don't like.
Oh, it's too tight.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great one. Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm geeking.
What was that? Oh, no.
That wasn't me. That was someone else.
What?
That like thud or whatever.
Oh, one of my tools on my desk. I dropped it.
She dropped her fucking dildo.
Actually, it was a wire cutter, but
the strap-on variety. I forget that you're like an actual. I forget that you're one of those. My bad. I'm sorry.
Wow, one of those. Wow.
I haven't been active in that since before COVID. So,
well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like mechanically inclined.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I switched it back from that, like, because you were like one of my tools, and I was like, Oh yeah, that's right. She actually has tools. But
Yeah, I make jewelry.
right, like
Thank you, Joey, for being a member for 3 months. Thank you.
hell yeah, 3
Oh,
months
yeah.
in this bitch. Let's go, baby.
That
Let's
picture
go.
is so good, Joey.
It is. He always has the best avatars.
Yeah.
Best avatars. Switches them up on the fucking fly like crazy.
Right?
He's got 1,000 of them at least, at minimum.
His phone is probably nothing but like avatars, pictures of his kids, and then the ones he DMs to me that I wasn't supposed to tell anybody. Oh, but I just did. No, I got you, Joey.
Gotcha, bitch.
America. That's why they did keep
Such
destabilizing all these
bullshit,
democracies in the
dude.
Middle East.
It's all Israel, bro. At the end of the day, it's all.
It's all the Jews.
Oh no,
It's the
he even
Jays,
blamed
it's
the
the
Jews
Bagels.
here.
It's
I
100%
don't even think
Israel.
I don't even think it's Israel. I think the problem is what we always neglected to go into. And that's Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, you're not wrong there too. I think it's all
That's
a big
because
incestuous. Kind of
the reason why you haven't
but
gone into
they're
any of those is because they're all monarchies. They're all solid.
So now
states.
the
You cannot
Jews
put
run
the-
Saudi Arabia too?
No, see, what Ukraine is.
What countries don't they operate? Okay, let's see. Shit, he did it again already. See, this is half the fun just clicking on them because that way we can go back to the stream and actually watch it because he'll change it by tomorrow, right?
BOP, he's not an ally. Trump is just like businessmanning it, right? He's like businessmanning it. That's all. It's all about the deal, and sometimes you play the part.
He
Dude
talks
is
about
definitely.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
He talks about Zelensky being a actor and a comedian, and what was Trump? I mean, he was on The Apprentice, and Ronald Reagan was an actor. We've had presidents that have been actors before.
Was that a flippery rate?
Kind of looks like it sometimes.
Slush fund. They can't account for almost $100 billion of the dollars, which then gets turned around, pumped into NGOs, which is then used to invade all of the West, to especially east or the western part of Europe,
Not the NGOs.
Canada, Australia, America especially. It's a straight up NGO invasion where you want to talk about coyotes. People just want to look at the Mexican south of the border. Dude, there's giant coyote system all over our seas right now. The giant invasion to weaken the West is on, my friends, because the West is the only thing that stands against the globalists. You're all talking about the Masons. Everyone wants to throw the Masons under the bus, but how dare we question those who we're not allowed to question? You can always tell who thinks they're in power over you by who you're not allowed to criticize. Am I not allowed to bring up the JQ, Teriyaki? How much is George Soros paying you?
No,
You can
it's
never talk
oh
about
yeah,
the
yeah.
small
I'm
hat.
now. I'm
What?
again paying for
What?
Soros. One sec. Let me get the tinfoil hat for GS. Sorry, go ahead.
If you
What was your
don't
question,
think the
GS?
small hats are in charge, I feel bad for you.
That's crazy.
And what do you think the $5 million gold cards are going to do for immigration?
I think it's hilarious because you could just kick them right out afterwards. Thanks for being an idiot. Goodbye. Yeah. I mean, if you think I'm some big Trump fan, you're barking up the wrong tree. But I'm certainly not a Marxist. That's for damn sure.
I'm the opposite. Trump does not live on
Red to brown, sir. Red to brown. Red to fucking brown. Hold on, real quick. Puppy break. Puppy break.
Those teeth.
He ain't fucking around, dude. Like, oh, shit. Like, I fucking love it, dude. Like his eye, he's like a shark. Look, his eyes like close, his third eyelids come to cover it. Like, dude, it's fucking.
Is that Lucifer? Or,
yeah,
yeah.
it's Lucifer about to fuck up Phantom. And like,
wow. Yeah, I thought that was Zeta because the coat looks so light there.
Right.
It's just the sun.
Yeah. But like his tail curls so
Yeah.
fucking far, dude. I just at all points in time, it's either backwards or up or down. It's always curled.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little ankle biters.
I see you.
Oh
Joey.
damn, he did it.
Right.
Would you recall? Have they had chicken yet?
No, actually, we've been training them with the chickens to harness the prey,
Yeah.
harness the prey drive to be used for things and things. Oh, I got it. couple.
It's like a 2 against 1.
Right? He looks so miserable in the middle. He's like, "Oh my god, help me, fuck me!"
It's like I'm being bullied.
And like it always starts off like 1-on-1, and then the next thing you know, it's 2. Fuck, even when Buck was here, it'd be 3-on-1 for some reason.
Yeah.
But Buck would he was a beast, dude. And like he would just throw his weight around. He gave no fuck. Absolutely none. We got another asshole eater. Hold on. I'm gonna get it.
Little dingoes.
Right? Holy shit. How's the audio as I'm doing this? Is
You're
it
doing
only when
well.
I share video? Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay. He is so fluffy. It like it's so fucking soft. I hope it stays that soft forever. Like, oh man, it's gonna be so fucking hard.
Joe Cherry, that puppy had total hole control.
Right? Like
Yes.
Oh, and then now they've switched. Now it's Lucifer's turn. Let me see if I can get this one right. Alright, am I gonna have to
Joey. Oh,
Right? I fell asleep like that last night. Just laid back in the chair.
Is this where you fell asleep in the chair?
Yeah. Because, like, it eventually led to this. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So we fell asleep here and then like, laid down on the fucking 2 dog beds in the kitchen. With my originally with Duke, and then went to next thing I know.
Is mom just kind of done with the puppies now?
Well, yeah, like she plays with them like
Okay.
all the fucking time.
Because I always see Duke with the puppies, but not the mom.
Yeah, well, like because she stays upstairs for the most
Okay.
part. It's not that she can't come down here and doesn't come down here, but like she's more like upstairs with my wife and them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whose email is that? I eat ass on the first date, baby. That's my Discord handle. I think, did I change it? No, I think it's still I eat ass on the first date. I don't think I changed it to Hill Pirate Studios, like my actual Discord name. Oh, I did, but like my original name, when you look at it, is I eat ass on the first date. For sure. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. Like Phantom's just like barely on the bed because Duke ain't moving.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
He's like, fuck off, this is my bed.
Right. The picture though, it's so fucking perfect.
Yeah.
It's all right. There we go.
All right, puppy break. Then we get
Back.
It's about to get really gay up in here.
Right. Oh man.
Thinking he's a
Got
patriot,
it.
actually.
Okay.
I absolutely hope that he is a patriot. Do I think there's a chance he's a Trojan horse, whether he knows it or not? I've said it multiple times. For the last 2 fucking years, I'm on record. Go ahead.
Resla, did you say true when I said that?
Democracy.
Oh no, I was saying true.
Well, first off, Zelensky was nothing more than a comedian and an actor who was playing
Exactly.
a
He was a puppet head for America.
Yep. Well, I don't know about America. For somebody.
So what
Oh yeah, dare not get your own hands bloody, but like it's basically a puppet regime to stand.
Whoa.
Well, hold on. Let me stick up for fucking America.
Well, like, where'd that accent come from? Like, I know where the accent's from, but like, it hit me crazy.
Teriyaki, yeah.
Yeah.
Was not expecting.
America. Everyone's got their little fucking handy dandy fucking Bob the Builder hammer trying to fucking hammer
Yeah.
our piggy bank,
But
getting
Israel's
into
a
our
bitch.
fucking wallet. No, I'm not a bitch. The American population, I don't like my government.
No, what I'm saying is
The
you're
average
trying to speak up for
American
America, but then you're
person-
saying
the
Israel
average-
runs America. So which one is it?
The average American citizen is some of the most generous, giving, loving people on the face of this earth. I would say the average population
true.
of all countries are exactly like that. It's governments that are the problem. Am I a fan of my
Yeah.
government? No, I'm not going to carry water for them. I'm not. I think they're in bed with Lucifer. That's
So
what I think.
that's true. Good point. But the point is, what is the
Why are they in bed with my dog?
Right?
Holy fuck. He does not consent. He's too young to consent, Todd.
It's because he eats ass.
You should understand that. Of all people.
It's because he
Well,
eats
first off,
ass.
we're a republic. A democracy is two wolves and a ton of sheep.
Right.
What's for dinner?
It's elected when the president's elected, right? The citizens elect the president. That's what defines democracy.
Democracy is mob rule. You're using it all wrong, bro.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It's the neighborhood speaks. It comes from ancient Greek. The democracy. It comes from like the neighborhood
Fuck.
speaks. The neighborhood votes.
It's such an
I can't help
insult.
but laugh at this.
Right?
It
Me
is a little
too.
funny.
Right? My bad. I'm sorry. I'll pick it up. I thought we were killing it, honestly. Holy shit.
Same.
Yeah, there's a slow spot in the video, but
But even like just our comment, like I thought we were killing it. Like,
Yeah.
and not in a like Todd thinks he's killing it kind of way. Well,
yeah. He's so proud of himself.
like I thought we were definitely making her come. Like, damn. Not like Elizabeth specifically, like just and
Yeah.
that's a callback to the beginning of the show, y'all.
Yeah.
That we're a republic, not a democracy. It's
No,
mob
no,
rule.
that's mob rule.
Yeah, it's the neighborhood voting that, well, due diligence and ruthless have too many fucking nice things in their house. We all voted as a neighborhood, and we all get to pull two things out of your house, and you can't do
People
shit
need-
about it because it's
people
democracy.
need to understand that because a lot of people believe in what Rufus just said, and they don't get it. It's exactly what you just said.
It's okay.
Yeah,
man.
democracy shit.
It's a miseducation system. You're a victim just like a lot of people are.
But here's my gripe, right? Here's my gripe. I do believe America's moving further away from democracy.
Well, we should because we're a republic.
What's a better system, though?
We're a republic with democratic underpinnings and some socialistic.
it's a
beliefs.
democratic
I mean, is there?
Bro, you got a fucking supercomputer right here. You're probably talking on it right now. Do some research, bro.
Okay, so yeah, Democratic Republic.
Research, bro.
Okay, that's fine. But it's,
Misinformation.
Yeah, research.
Misinformation. Todd,
You
like,
watch people's panels while playing video games all day and call it research.
You call that shit like you treat that shit as if it's fucking cold hard facts too. Like, come on.
Yeah.
still,
We're a republic with democratic underpinnings. You see, that's
The
like saying we have
Vatican
Judeo-Christian
reveal,
values.
like,
No, we don't. We're a fucking Christian nation from the
it's
get-go.
going to be a fatty patty
You
blow
can't
up.
just-
dog.
you can't just fucking come in at the last second
We were
and throw
not a
some,
Christian
throw some
nation.
locks in fucking.
Yeah, let me clarify.
So Woodrow, I used to like okay, this is like 20 plus years ago, but I used to actually have a mannequin, and it was kind of sort of the same story as Todd. I'm wandering around some store and it's closing down. They're getting rid of the mannequins. It was this big male mannequin, and I would dress them up in the seasons. And for Christmas, I put Christmas lights on them. But that lasted for maybe 9 months. Actually, I made it through Christmas, and by the New Year, I was like, okay, I'm fucking over this thing. I got rid of it. It was short-lived.
Whoa.
Let me clarify. Let me clarify. A democratic republic. A democratic republic means that you vote for representatives. And they go in.
What are you arguing about, dude? Are you trying to date the guy, or are you trying to have an argument with him? Like it sounds like you want to have sex with him or something.
No, because and
Not you,
here's-
Josh. I'm talking to Terry.
Yeah, I'm pushing back. No, and the reason is
Oh, I
because
love it
there
when
are
you push back.
republics
It's
that
less
don't
work for
hold-
me.
There are republics that
Whoa.
hold central power in the
What?
Constitution. That's why
Like, that's only half of the motion needed, Todd. Like, and then it, like, if they're pushing back, it's going to be, like, more work for you to push forward. But
And that's why your wife needs a bull.
There you go.
I love when you push back. It's less work for me. Like, oh, what? Like,
That's how
you're
you say
such-
you've never pleased a woman in your entire life.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Like, I'm glad, like, because it coming from me, it would have been like, well, how do you know? And so thank you. Thank you.
And I would know for sure.
I had girlfriends before I ever had boyfriends. I know how to please a woman.
Teriak's climbing up the backboard. Yeah. Like it. I got to grab by his hips and pull him back
Our
into
democratic republic.
You hear Teriak now. You can hear it.
Can you have a republic without a constitution?
Yes.
Okay, give me one example.
Come on, Teriak. Don't run away from the D, bro. Come on. You want to
He's ripping the headboard.
Whoa.
Gay. Why is it so gay?
Yeah.
Why is it so gay?
I think that like the Irish guy has to explain to Americans what America actually fucking is. Like that's the like
I spoke, so he changed his picture again.
You ever notice when people talk, they have like 3 or 4 chins. You can kind of hear it on their voice.
Yeah, Todd, we hear it on your voice, dude. You don't have to tell us.
Oh,
We-
you just
like,
missed my insult.
Aw. Like, we see
Back it up
you.
5 seconds.
Back it up 5. There you go.
We see you, Todd. We know how many chins you have, sir. Like,
That's it is.
Before you even get into that bullshit, I'm sorry, Angel. What were you saying?
You ever notice when people talk, they have like 3 or 4 chins. You can kind of hear it on their voice.
No, cut me off. Cut me off.
Like my avatar. Look at I'm a gamer.
Talking shit already.
I just find it funny that every time GS wants to insult somebody, he just makes it into some kind of a gay joke.
Yeah, dude. It's homoeroticism is something big in the military. It's called like gallows humor.
Insult. But yeah, like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about here, Josh. Like America is
Did you hear Teriak? He said that's a woman's
It is just a white
insult.
boy thing, though. It's in
He's
their
stuck on
DNA.
stupid.
and like,
Gallows.
Todd, that's not what gallows humor is. Like, gallows humor is like what I talk about when, like, with the dead babies, right? Like when they say that the military kills dead babies, and I'm like, well, yeah, how else are you gonna fuck them? That's gallows humor, Todd. Like,
How can you kill a dead baby?
well, no, you kill it so you can fuck it. Like that's the whole point. But explaining the gallows humor sounds like even
Mike D.
worse.
Mike D. It ain't gallows humor, my guy. That's swallows humor.
Damn.
Oh, later in the stream, he joined the chat after he got off the stream, and he wrote Scotto spits or something like that in the chat.
I doubt
Scotto's
it.
a spitter.
I doubt it. Like, I fucking doubt that shit 100%.
He only says that because Todd swallows the bull's cum.
Right, and what he doesn't
After
swallow,
eats it out of brandy.
sucks it out with a straw.
Yeah,
because she doesn't want him to touch her. So she's got like a fucking one of those super bendy straws with like 33 fucking.
That's what cucks do.
Fucking snorts that
It's in
shit.
their DNA.
It's
Especially when they're
Identity,
closeted.
First law of logic.
You're using a colloquial term. It is
Thank you,
classic
Joey. Love you.
If you want to
Just
be very
post the link. Post the link to the back chat then.
of what?
Wait a minute. What the hell do you have for your avatar now?
It's the dog eating
It's
ass.
still the dog eating ass.
Of course. Of course.
You're getting this fucking definition out of your ass.
Definition.
Holy shit. Post the
What
back shots.
of government classifications?
Post the back shots, Todd, huh?
No, sir. You literally said what you said. You don't vote locally. You just wait for the general. You're part of the problem.
I don't vote.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, it's like,
Hey. All right,
No,
I can
because
be
if you're
rude.
voting
I
for
can
one of
be
the parties,
rude.
then you're part of the problem.
I can be rude by leaving without
I'm
saying
not
goodbye.
allowed to vote. That's you know I'm a felon.
No, I was just gonna use you.
Nobody
You
cares.
use me?
Yes, you can leave.
Yeah.
I'm a felon.
I'm an old man, and looking this good takes a lot of rest. But go ahead.
Okay,
I'm listening, Alex.
Okay, so the whole reason why I came up here is because my argument is that America is a Christian nation, and no one else agreed with me, and now I have someone that does.
It's not a Christian nation.
There's no accounting.
It's a
There's no
secular
accounting.
nation. By definition, it's literally a secular nation.
There's no accounting for the level of muppetry on this panel right now.
What does the freedom of religion? What does that do?
It's not a
Freedom
Christian
of religion
nation.
gives
It
you a
never
right
has
to believe
been.
whatever you want, but America is a
You said you were
Christian nation,
leaving,
the same way
Todd.
that China is a Buddhist
No,
nation
Alex.
or
Alex, what's
Mexico is a Catholic
the
nation.
full freedom of religion does? It also makes the state free from religion, correct?
Yes.
It goes both ways.
Repent, Terry.
Yes, you're
Are you
allowed
from
to
religion?
believe whatever you want, and no one will stop you. But as it is, America is a Christian nation. That's why our money says "In God We Trust." That's why the fucking Pledge of Allegiance says "Under God," because we are a Christian nation. That doesn't mean you can't believe what you want, but we are a Christian nation.
But that God isn't Christ.
Yes,
Alex,
it is.
Alex, I hope I see you in my channel sometime. It was a pleasure making-
Jesus
my
Christ,
Christian
GS, you said you were leaving fucking 10 hours ago.
Why are you saying Jesus Christ? You're not even in
Oh,
the
damn.
Hey, son. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna say something.
I told him he didn't need to announce his departure, and he changed his picture again.
I need everyone's accolades before I leave. Please, everyone worship me on the way out the door. Yeah.
I want to say something controversial.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna piss you off. I'm gonna piss you off, but I'm like right now. It's better you be pissed off than pissed off. So,
Actually, you don't know that.
GS loves water
Hey,
sports.
guys. Hey, folks, welcome to American Airlines. I'm departing now, and we got clear skies sailing and some beauty sleep ahead of me. Thank you.
Just
Rest of
fucking
the-
go already.
Yeah, right here.
I wish I had it.
Take a shower and change your clothes.
Angel Gamer, you should.
Add what?
The fucking original. Just fucking go already.
Yeah.
Of you yelling at Todd the last time he did this on Restless, or the first time he did this on Restless panel.
Yeah.
When he fucking melted down and they were all giving him shit.
Yep.
You should change your Depends. They're kind of getting stinky.
I'm not old enough for Depends.
Hey, you guys are
Gone.
so I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna lean towards.
That's it.
Todd just wants more
really
water
like-
sports is all.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to make videos very well, but I just thought I cut out a lot of the dialogue, so. Aw.
Oh, damn.
Right? Like
Little
they
ankle
fucking-
biters.
Oh, dude. Oh no, they jump. Like they'll hit you in the chest already. Like
Oh wow.
they're still like wet noodles at times, but they're already fucking athletic as shit as what. It's fucking mind boggling. Because like at times they'll like just fall over and roll 3 times, but then they'll jump up and like hit you damn near all the way in the chest when they jump and try to like nip at you. Fucking insane.
Aw.
But yeah, they're a bunch of little.
What is it now?
Todd needs to
Just
get
one?
shot. Oh, Joey's not.
Damn, Joey, going out the hair. And I feel like he has a tab open on his fucking studio all the time just so he can change his icon. You know?
So
Fucking
fast.
He's quick with it. Quick with it. Oh, here we
Anyway.
go. Oh, this is amazing. You see the teeth real good on this one, buddy. And with
Oh,
the
yeah.
shark eyelid too, like it's closed over,
Uh-huh.
ready to go. Oh god damn. Look at them fuckers, dude. They ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm.
And I legit have on my forearm like just chunk of times when they fucking snapped me.
I feel like I'm
just-
watching a remake of Salem's Lot with all the teeth. You know?
The dog looks possessed.
And then this fucking Phantom, hold up, he looks like an antelope or some shit. Like I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on in this picture.
Look at the ears standing up and like together.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, fuck.
And
What's up, PG Tony? Good to see you.
what's
Hey,
up, Tony?
Tony?
This one, they almost look like they're about to open mouth kiss. Like what the fuck?
Aw.
But this one's still my favorite. Right. Whoa, where'd it go?
Was it
No.
3 boys and a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one. This one's still my favorite. Because he just looks wicked as fuck.
That little side eye too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am coming for your ass.
But like he's all paws. Like it doesn't his amount of paw just it doesn't make sense at all. Let me see. I just took a picture of it. Let me find it. Here, we'll put Ralph back on for a second.
Xanax ain't no nothing. I'm fucking tired because I've been working. That's why. Unlike you, who collects welfare in your fucking trailer park like the trash that you fucking are. So shut your fucking whore mouth, bitch. Anyway,
Well, you could
go
also
ahead,
turn it into a
Wayne.
financial-
Is that fiery
You could
enough
turn-
for you? Did you want me to wake up? Did you want me to get fired up? Is that what you wanted, you dumb fucking bitch? Well,
Yes.
there you go, whore.
That's
Go
exactly
ahead,
what
Wayne.
you wanted, Ralph.
Well, there's probably a home test for somebody on Xanax. So if she
There
wants to
probably
challenge
is.
you,
I don't know. Yeah.
well, listen. Let's turn this into a moneymaker. You could say, okay,
Fine. If you find me the
could say-
test, and I'll take it. Yeah.
You could be like, listen, why don't you donate $20 and I'll take the
Are you gonna
test, and if
piss
I'm
on
clean,
camera,
Then you
just
owe
like
me 20
I
Billy?
lost my train of thought for a couple seconds because, yes, I was tired and I did not have my latte today. And this dumb bitch jumps on the train and she sucks on.
Did not have my latte today. I was tired and lost my train of thought on my Xanax. No, I mean, because the latte. It's the latte. We're not doing a latte things tonight.
You know, so-and-so's ass. I know what community she comes from. And so she's sitting in here talking shit like I don't know every single fucking thing about this bitch. And how she used to send Andy Worski nudes and DMs and send tits in her DMs and all this shit. And she's supposed to be married, by the way. So, you know, I don't know if that's true.
She never sent him to Ralph. That's
she's a
why
free
he's
slut.
upset.
Like, no, she's not charging. So this bitch has got a lot of nerve coming.
I did not. You said the 18-minute one. I didn't preview any of these. So let me see. I'll get the other one. Is it in? I imagine it's this one. Hold on. The short one. That's what I'm thinking.
Get gold out
There
of
it
the
is.
dirt is really a nightmare because you have to use water or a shaker table. It's very involved. But if it was magnetic, you could just run it past a magnet, and then the magnetic things would stick to the magnet, and then you would further process it. It would reduce the
Ooh,
processing by
damn.
like maybe 95% energy.
I thought true, but I thought we came here to talk about.
Oh, that's a nod for sure, bro. That's
There's
a
a
nod.
lot of heavy breathing too.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, he's heavy, so like a heavy breather. Not so much like as a heavy breather, but yeah, he's a heavy breather. That was a whole lot of heavy breathing, almost like. Never mind.
Needs a CPAP, probably.
Right. Oh, for sure. I guarantee. I can only imagine the snores that come from this man. Oh, that pig be hollering, son, in his sleep.
About a few other things as well.
Anything you want, man.
Anything
Well, I'm
that I want.
talking about gold because this is money for Californians. As governor, we can take the minerals out of the earth and
Very.
Yeah.
He lives in Mexico and just straight up like buys expired Xanax from the pharmacy and shit.
Mhm.
Drinks.
This
There's
is
actually and then reuses the bottles that he drinks to piss in.
Ugh.
And then they just sit underneath his desk, and when he falls out of his chair, he like knocks him over, glass
No.
breaks, cuts himself, gets covered in piss. Yeah. Happens all the time for Ralph, because that's how the Ralphamale rolls, baby. I really hope Ralph and Mersh and Darkside Phil team up to do a wrestling show to own the casino. because that will be Kino content for sure.
Use that money to pay for social services in California, to make everybody's life better, to have better roads, public housing, maybe universal basic income.
Did you see that Matthew Vickers' wife accused him of rape?
Like what the?
I don't even know who Vickers
That's
is.
so out of
Just say you hate him.
field.
So random.
I hate that guy. He's the worst.
All right, you win.
He had it coming.
Like Ralph. The fuck, man? Holy shit! Out of nowhere, Ralph. Out of fucking nowhere, son. All right. I think. Yeah. Did I? All right. I closed. So here's the pause video or picture. Like this dude is all pause.
Oh.
Like all pause.
Such a giant, yeah.
Like, let me. Oh, right there. Yeah.
Almost looks like a lab there. Like.
Like it's so wild. They all like look different
from different angles and stuff.
Right? Like
oh yeah, those little toes.
Toe beans, that's what I call them.
Yeah, little beans.
And then so this is the new cope right here. New cope just dropped on the time like
yes, it's happened. Oh.
There's that one, and then there's also this one. It's so fucking funny. He just smushes himself down behind it, like in between the cabinets and the footstool. Oh fuck, dude. It's so funny. I gotta scroll back up. Fuck. Man. I'm just ready for the fuck. Like, we almost got them all fucking potty trained and shit. The best part, like, Ned's gonna get a fucking way less work. Like, and it's just to see like their different reactions. Like, Lucifer, like, when they see people they don't know, like Lucifer's ready to kill, and then like fucking Phantom's like, oh, new pets.
They used to be able to fit under that stool.
Dude, all three of them fit under that thing 2 weeks ago. Like,
Yeah.
now none of them do. Like, what the? It
Look
happens.
at they're so sad about it too. They're like, why can't I go under it anymore?
There's so much cope, dude. So much cope going on. Oh, they're so fucking cute. I didn't even realize that going on. I don't know. I think this will be the last. We'll end on this picture. And holy fuck, dude. Oh, now his tail's a snake. It's a snake.
Snake. I'm a sneaky little snake.
His nose is all like pushed up in the bed. Fuck. Damn it. There we go. They're getting so fucking big and so fucking bad. I love it. And they're like just the Malinois is really coming out in them. But yet somehow still like flippity floppity floopity boop. Ooh. Let me open this so I can set it up. Okay. Copy this fucking sub. I gotta hit send. That's why it didn't go. I was like, why isn't this picture loaded yet? Because I didn't hit send, motherfuckers. Let me see. Also, just so everyone knows, right? On Friday, so tomorrow, we have the Friday Foreskin Frenzy, right? Shout out to the Friday Foreskin Frenzy. Hells to the yeah, baby. So make sure you guys know, and that's because of this. Todd's going to talk about the foreskin lobby.
Well, and maybe we can make him aware that there is a fix for it.
Right? I hope so. I hope
Yeah.
so. Look at Mr. Carey. I'm hidden on Subpar Gaming. Please unhide me. Unhide me. Like, don't janny me up in Subpar Gaming, Todd. Unjanny me. Unjanny me. Sorry.
And Jenny.
I'm gonna need you to unjanny me in Subpar Gaming, sir. Please.
Mess it up, boy. Mess it up. Mess it up, Jans.
Yo.
Reverse jannying.
Oh, now we're at reverse jan. Unsweep me. Unsweep me.
They're just mopping with muddy water.
With bloody water.
Yeah.
Todd's time of the month.
Aw,
so fucking
they're
cute.
so cute. They're the ones you're keeping too, right?
Yeah.
So they can be like snuggle buddies for life.
Right? And then we got Ned talking about another next weekend. It's like, dude, like this shit's gonna be tough. That's all.
Are you gonna get them fixed so there's no incestuous stuff going on?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For fucking sure. Like the only one that's still gonna be is gonna be Duke. Like just because like at this point I'm not gonna do that to him. Like he gets to keep his balls.
He's had him this long, right? I mean, damn.
Exactly. I would be a reverse Janny. Shout out reverse Jannies in them, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I got that set up now. Yep. Okay. So now we'll play a little more of Ralph's Freak Out, and then after that it will be there's a redirect. So if you're going, like you don't need to stay, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to go even if you don't want to, because you can leave. You are an adult, you have control. It's your body, your choice. It's your chat, your choice, right? But if you do go,
I have like 17 subs, so if you liked my video, my bad video, go ahead and subscribe. I don't know.
Hang on, I'll get your link. I'll drop it in the chat.
I was just gonna say, like, they're going right.
Maybe I'll make more Todd videos.
Right? Oh yeah. I got it. I dropped it. I just copied it out of the chat, the private.
Yeah.
It's to the video, not to
there
the
you go.
channel. But yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
You can get there. Yeah, give it a like.
Yeah, you figure it out. You can get
Make
it
sure
there.
Todd sees it. You know, if you have any channels to share it out, go for it.
And also, if you guys do go on the redirect, make sure you tell them that GS sent you. Hit the like, and then if you want to hang out. If not, like, listen, there's no overnights here, ma'am. Like, no, thank you. That's not how I roll. It's like,
You spend your overnights with puppies, so
right?
Exactly. Easy enough.
You're like, there's an extra toothbrush. Like, there's more hair in the drain. I gotta fucking snake out. There's already enough hair.
At
Like,
some point, they always want a drawer to keep
right?
stuff in, you know.
A wig net. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on. Oh wait, sorry. That was a different
Spanx.
time. A different time in my life, right?
Yeah.
And also, shout out to the Keel stream, baby. Hell yeah, the Ralphamale. Everything that Todd wishes he was. Like, even now, like, Todd wishes he was Ralph now, because at least Ralph now has a legacy, no matter how much of a joke it is. Oh, whoa, buddy.
I mean, didn't Todd's legacies kind of become jokes to him too?
Right. Like, it's so, like, the genders are reversed, but, like, the situation is the same.
Yeah.
Sorry, because, you know, Ralph's got a daughter, but he only visits his son.
Oh.
Because, you know, it's the son that carries on the legacy. So.
Unless your son is gay.
I was just thinking that.
We awesome. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Damn. All right. Good night.
Shit about me, bitch. Like you could do even 1/5 of what I do on the daily and brags about living in a trailer park and having 3 teeth. So, you know what? Fuck you straight to hell. And if you got anything else sideways to say it now.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Wayne. With whatever the fuck you want to say.
I'll trade her some.
You wanted to see me.
You want titty photos.
You wanted to see me get fired up? Okay, there you go, bitch. Now, go ahead, Wayne.
California could be so rich, like we could make electricity and supply it to our neighboring states. They'd be like, why are we getting such free electricity from California? Well, they're doing geothermal. Well, can't we do that here? Yeah, you could, but your government's so broken.